Official 1 National Referee Marlon Cudan. And Official 2 National Referee Roldan.
We welcome you to another weekend of basketball, and as per usual, we're back inside the Firoel Ecoel Center here in San Juan City. It is November 4, and again, we're back from our mini break this Halloween. Pagpapatuloy po ng NCAA Season 99, new heroes of the game. You guys are catching everything live via GTV, NCAA Philippines, and GMA Sports PH via our social media accounts. Martin Javier alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras taking care of the first game today. It is a Saturday doubleheader for you guys. We start off the action with this matchup between Arellano and Benilde. Later on, we'll hear from our courtside reporter Stephanie Benito from Arellano University, and reporting for Benilde, we have Aliana Faustino. And this is the starting unit for the Benilde Blazers. Slight change for Coach Charles Chu. And making his 5th start today is another rookie in the fold in Zenric Harke. Sa kabila naman para sa Arellano University at the 4th position, it is RB Yanis starting and replacing Lars Sunga in the starting lineup. Papa Bear, this should be a great matchup. Itong Arellano University trying to bounce back from a tough loss last game they played against JRU. Ito namang Benilde Blazers slowly gaining momentum dito sa Season 99.
Yes, itong Benilde coming from a 3-win game. Ito naman is going to be against Prince Carlos and Oxon going against Jade Talampas and Troy Valencia. And anyway, without the presence of Collier, itong first few games of Benilde, medyo nakakapa sila. Pero ngayon, ito parang ang nakakapauna itong si Prince Carlos. Nakita niya and now he's in the game, controlling the game. At itong last game niya, he contributed 19 points.
That was a career high for Prince Carlos. And he goes to the free throw line for a couple of shots. And speaking of Prince, ito nakausap siya ng ating courtside reporter. Let's go first to Benilde side with Aliana Faustino. Aliana.
Martin and Coach Benji, fresh from his career high performance, Prince Carlos knows that there is still a long way to go for the Benilde Blazers to buck their slow start to round 1. In playing what was dubbed the game of his life, Prince told me that he didn't do anything special. He just played his game and his shots just kept falling, proving that his extra work is paying off. He is happier knowing that they got the win, and this mindset he credits to Coach Charles Chu trusting him to be the leader of the team. The willingness to lead, play hard, and giving it his all to graduate with something to be proud of, that is Benildean Prince Carlos for you. Now will he sparkle and lead the team to victory today, Martin and Coach Benji?
Aliana, thank you so much. Nice report on Prince Carlos, who took some time in adjusting to his new role. Siyempre, in the previous seasons, they had JC Collier as their glue guy and floor general. But this year, siya na yun. Siya na yung mag-claim ng role na yan. And understandably, again, it took him a few games to fully embrace that role. But Prince Carlos coming into his own at the right time for the Blazers.
Yeah, good news yan para kay Coach Charles dahil alam naman natin na ang buhay ng team nasa gwardiya lagi yan.
Yeah. But again, he brings something different to the table compared to JC Collier, who is more of a defensive-minded and pass-first point guard. Itong si Prince Carlos, talagang po pwedeng pumutok sa offense. And speaking of offense, that is Danny Malyari scoring with his offhand. And Arellano.
Yeah, he took the shot from the outside, nag-miss. Pero ngayon, ni Malyari naman lumapit and got his score inside the paint.
2 apiece. Miguel Loczon, difficult shot that time. The tip-in will not work. Battle for the rebound. The ball sails outside and it gives us an opportunity to go courtside. Ito naman ang game plan ng Arellano University mula kay Stephanie Benito. Stephanie.
Martin and Coach Benji, sana nagkaroon kayo ng mahabang pahinga ngayong holidays. Ito daw kasing Arellano Chiefs binigyan ng mahaba-habang pahinga nitong si Coach Chico Manabat. But that doesn't mean na hindi sila handa para sa araw na ito. Despite the tough season they're experiencing right now, Jade Talampas and the rest of the Chiefs still treat every game as if it's their last. Gusto raw nilang ipanalo ang remaining games na meron sila, not for their own good, but for the AO community na walang sawang sumusuporta sa kanila at para na rin kay Coach Chico Manabat at sa coaching staff na nagtitiwala sa kakayahan nila. Kaya naman iba din ang pinapakitang laro nitong si Jade lately at ang sabi niya sa akin na he's just really enjoying the game while at last. And ang good thing naman daw kasi sa kanya and is open for improvements kada laro na marami daw siyang natututunan for him to be a better version of himself. Just a quick update lang din para sa inyo. Meron tayong 3 players na hindi maglalaro para sa araw na ito para sa Chiefs. Una si Marco Antonio who's suffering from a right ankle sprain. Kyle Anama who's suffering from a suspected MCL at si veteran player na si Lars Sunga na merong sakit. This is according to physical therapist Alex Ginto. Ito muna sa ngayon sa panig ng Chiefs. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Stephanie. Larsunga, of course, a staple of the starting unit itong Arellano University. That's the main reason why RV Yanes is making the start today. But that's a nice report, especially on the graduating Jade Talampas, who has been exploding for Arellano in the past 2 games. As we take a look at the bench of the Chiefs, 18.5 points across 2 games for Jade Talampas. And this is becoming his showcase. Itong remaining games niya sa NCAA before he moves on to the next step of his career.
That's what you want if you're graduating from your school now. Parang yung performance mo to be seen by other coaches.
And this is another fast start for Arellano University. Lawrence Capulong able to bulldoze his way to that hoop. 6-4 is the tally. If we remember, in their first matchup, Arellano also held the lead in the first half against Benilde. That's a push shot missed by Corteza. Eso si Jess Arsiaga.
And look at the defense of Arellano. Guard, the way they guard Oxon. Parang sa kanila okay lang.
Yeah.
Let anyone score from CSB except from for Oxon.
Itong si Coach Charles Chu really mixing up his front line. Kanina si Paul Turco, Zenric Harke ang nagsimula para sa kanya. Alright, ball is loose. It is picked up by Harke. Harke is on the move. Tried to take it all the way, but missed the layup.
Hindi umalis sa kamay yung bola.
Capulong inside. And the Chiefs are off to a fantastic start. They are ahead of Benilde here in the first frame. And they're doing it on the open court, on the fast break. Lawrence Capulong with another finish here. He's got 4 points in the early going of this one. We got a timeout on the floor. Balik sa ating laban. And this is the premise of this game. The Benilde Blazers, they wanna get into that mix there. Right outside the Final Four race. Looking in, tied with the San Beda Red Lions. But obviously the tiebreaker belongs to San Beda. With the win though, they will lock up that number 4 spot. Itong Arellano University. Well, they're 2-9 right now. So medyo nagsasara na yung pintuan. This is gonna be a learning process for Arellano.
Yes, medyo mahaba na yung kanilang hahabulan. And for Benilde naman, they're in between San Beda and EAC. So this is an important game for them to be able to be to be part of the Final Four. Kasi nga ngayon, sinabi mo kanina, outside na sila doon sa top 4.
That's right.
Pero games, ano lang naman to eh. Ilang games pa sila after this. They still have 4 games.
Yeah. Again, long way to go before we end the elimination round. So we expect a lot of changes in the coming weeks dun sa ating team standings. In the meantime, That is Miggy Corteza hustling for some points. And the Blazers and the Chiefs are all tied up here. 8 apiece in the first frame. Again, Arellano University gaining some confidence coming off 2 very close games as Villarente misfires on that top of the key 3. Etong Arellano upset the Red Lions a couple of games ago, almost beat JRU
And because
last
of,
time out.
because of who? Talampas.
Talampas, that's right.
Grabe.
19 points last time out for Jay. Cross-court pass, Okzon. Ilalapit, Okzon to Arsiaga. Arsiaga, follow-up by Turco. Or that's Harke rather, with a follow-up.
Maganda yung combination ng 2 big guys for Benilde, crushing the board, getting offensive rebounds and put back.
Malyari. This is Yanis. Ooh, running into Okzon.
Pero ang tinawagan ng foul, si Okson.
Si Okzon, oo. Kita natin yung hustle dito. Corteza, the miss initially, got his own, and then scored that one off the glass. Ito si Jesse Arsiaga. Solid for Benilde. Ito rin, ito si Zenrik Harke. Proving Coach Charles right in his decision to start him today. Well, ito, we're seeing for the first time reigning NCAA MVP Will Gozum enters the game for the first time. Kasabay nung kuha ulit ng laro ng Benilde dito sa season 99 ay yung pagbabalik din ng forma neto ni Will Gozum. Papa Bear, last time out he had 15 points and 10 rebounds as he commits the personal foul here.
Yeah, medyo nawala sa rotation. I mean, as far as game is concerned, itong si Will Gozum. Pero ito, ang maganda rito, halos nagsabay sila ni Prince Carlos. Kapag yung combination ng Okson, Gozum, and Carlos, big advantage yan for Benilde.
One of the best offensive units and combinations on the court for Coach Charles. Ang time, hindi papasok para kay Harke. Rebound is collected by De La Cruz. Here comes the rookie point guard of Arellano, Ernjay Geronimo. Malyari will attack the defense. And he draws the foul on Zenrik Harke. By the way, Danny Malyari in the first quarter already with 2 baskets. As we take a look at this attack, put his shoulder down, catching Harke on the move. He'll be helped up. Ooh, a lot of players on and off. Sango, Kahukom, and the player who has missed the past 2 games for Benilde is back on the court, Robin Ive.
Grabe yung rotation ni Coach Charles with 4 minutes to go. Nakailang substitution na siya rito, ilang rotation na para sa mga players.
And nag-experiment siya,
Nag-experiment siya,
Yeah.
no? Pero hindi naman magawa masyado ng Arellano because they're missing 3 players right now.
That's right. Again, Benilde, this is part of their preparation in the latter stretch of the season. Of course, you gotta give confidence to your bench unit so that they can contribute consistently. Importante yan, lalong-lalo na pagdating na natin sa next stage. Robin Ivey, by the way, dealing with knee issues in the past 2 games. Glad he's okay. Glad he's back on the court.
And for Arellano naman, they are playing relaxed right now.
Yeah.
No pressure. At mas mahirap kalaban yung ganyan team.
That's true. Nothing to lose mindset.
Nothing to lose. And kaya lang, they're playing with pride, for pride. And of course, yung mga players na graduating para sa kanilang future na rin.
Meantime, speaking of the Chiefs, they have the basketball. De La Cruz. Malyari puts it on the floor. Malyari almost losing it. Oh, the pass. De La Cruz could not make the catch. Arsiaga. Oh, good patient move. Arsiaga up and in. Plus the foul. A free throw coming up for Jesse Arsiaga.
A good recognition from Gozum. Nakita niya si Arsiaga. And good thing about Gozum, no, after the rebound, walang mapasahan. He can bring the ball down.
Yeah.
It's a big factor for a big guy.
That's the versatility of a Will Gozum. Pero ito si Jesse Arsiaga, nagpapakita ng kanyang potential para dito sa Benilde Blazers. He's been solid for the past 2 games.
maganda rito, he know his role.
Yeah.
Alam niya, hindi siya ganun first option. Pero pag nagkaroon ng opportunity,
oh! Blocked twice. Dairit sent out. Abastillas. Wala. Nakuha niya ulit. Follow up. Wala pa rin. Arsiaga collects. And here comes Mark Sango.
pero still the game plan of Arellano is they keep on attacking the basket.
Yeah.
Gusto nila ma-foul trouble yung mga bigs nito nga si SB.
Nawala ang bola kay Will. Timak Ongotan. Hopping through Ongotan. No go. Loose ball. Ending up with Ongotan. He floats it up and puts it in. And gets fouled in the process. And one for Timak Ongotan. How about the defense right here? That was the initial block. And then another one from Will. Denying Dom Dairit. But in this sequence, Timak Ongotan, being the pesky player that he is, coming up with a loose ball and putting on some points for the Chiefs. He got a 2-point game here in the first. Balik sa ating laban. First round encounter between these two teams. I mentioned earlier, abante ang Arellano nung first half sa laban na to. Look at the second quarter that they had. Pero binawi agad yan ng Benilde pagdating sa third quarter.
Arellano leading by 10 points in the first half. Pero pagdating naman ng third, grabe, umabante kagad itong Benilde with 4 points finishing the third quarter, and with the game of Oxon and Prince Carlos with 31 points combined, finishing the game 72-66.
And again, Arellano had chances in that game. We were all tied up 61 apiece with 3 minutes to go in the game. Bago umalagwa itong Benilde Blazers, courtesy of some points by Mark Sango, Prince Carlos, and Miguel Loczon. And here's Sango. Shot clock is at 5. Sango forced to take. Nothing there. Here's Timak Ongotan. Kakapuntos lang kanina. Ongotan stops, shoots, misses.
That's not a good shot coming from Ongotan. Andun eh, naka-form na. Dala mo yung bola. 5 players na ang nakasettle.
Michael Mara in the game. Another big off the bench for Coach Charles. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Ending up with De La Cruz.
His communication from Gosung and Sango.
And here's Ern J. Geronimo up against Joshua Kahukom. Ern J. pulling the trigger and knocking it down from mid-range. All tied up once again. Dito po sa ating first quarter. It's been close. This is our 5th deadlock in just the first frame. Oh, beautiful find. The setup by Robbie Naive for Michael Mara.
Yes, they've been scoring. Lahat ng score nila coming from the paint. Ito nga si SB.
And how about this? Ern J. Geronimo pulling up from mid-range. Robbie Naive attracting the defender and then dropping it off at the last second. How about Coach Charles? Ang dami na niyang ginamit dito sa ating laban. This is another guy off the bench for him. Jericho Halalon is now on the court for Benilde.
I guess Coach Charles is expecting for Arellano to be guarding Oxon. So ready siya ron.
Pero itong Arellano University, dito sila nag-excel talaga. In the open floor, they're number 1 in terms of fast break points. But in terms of turning up the pace, dyan talaga, yan ang game ng Arellano University. Again, that is despite their 2-9 record. Ooh, Sango, reverse! Off-handed reverse for Mark Sango. 2+1.
Yes,
Coming up.
very patient play from Benilde.
Ganda nung hanap neto ni Makoy Marcos. Kahit natapik, still ended up with Mark Sango. And Sango goes to the free throw line. A couple of shots, not the best season for Sango, at least compared to what he had last year. Missing on the free throw. Mara, oh, couldn't get the follow.
Offensive foul from Alalon.
Kay Makoy on the rebound sequence. Look at how gritty he was here. Ito, pinuposisyonan. Itong si Josh Abastillas. It wasn't Lawrence Capulong. I initially thought it was his contact with Josh Abastillas kasi sila yung magkadikit eh.
So yung push niya kay Capulong.
Yeah. So Lawrence Capulong goes to the free throw line. Rookie big man from Pampanga. Itong si Lawrence Capulong, ang laking tulong at ang laking eye-opener para kay Coach Chico Manabat in helping out with Arellano this season.
Saka ang haba ng minutes of playing nito si Capulong. Malaking bagay.
Yeah.
Defense and offense.
Nakakuha agad siya ng nickname na Baby Shaq because of his play. Oh, ganda na naman ng hanap. Marcos just unable to finish. Pass ni Valencia now. Last few seconds of the first frame. This is Tamay. Back after missing a few games for the Chiefs. Pull-up jumper. Dairit comes up short. And here comes Mark Sango. Benilde can get the last say here in the first frame. Ball in the hands of Robbie Naive, who's been unselfish in the first frame. Ooh, misfires. And that's how we will end the first 10 minutes of action.
The score,
it remains close. Dito sa laban ng Arellano kontra Benilde. The Blazers will carry the 1-point lead going into the second frame. Na mamaya mapapanood nyo sa pagbabalik ng NCAA Season 99.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid. At ilang miyembro ng Perpetual Altas nakipagbolahan.
Of both of our teams. Arellano again losing in the final minutes against the JRU Heavy Bombers. Again, they had chances to win in this one. They were up by, I think, as many as 10 points in that particular game. Just lost it out in the final few minutes. And again, exclamation point yung mga 3 puntos ni Pride de la Rosa in a basket by Jonathan Medina. Benilde on the other hand, eto, nakahabol yung Perpetual sa huli, but again, the Blazers did just enough to maintain their lead and get their 3rd straight win.
Masyado nung malaki yung 12-point lead na hinabol nila, and yung nga sinasabi ko kanina, yung combination ng good game ni Oxon and Prince Carlos.
17-16. The game has been close, 5 deadlocks. Noong ating first quarter, that was the story early on with both teams going back and forth. Itong Arellano University upping the pace, upping the tempo. Benilde Blazers doing most of the damage at the half court.
And again, another rotation coming from Coach Charles. Ngayon, wala naman si Gosum sa laro.
So, the 5 who will start in the second frame for Benilde. They have Alalon, Sango, Okzon, Mara, and Makoy Marcos.
Yun pa rin. Yung tight defense nila dito kay Okson.
And this is going to be a foul on the Chiefs, and this gives us a chance to hear an update. Punta muna tayo sa side ng Benilde Blazers with Aliana Faustino. Aliana, go ahead.
Martin and Coach Benji play with a sense of urgency because each game is like a playoff game. That is what Coach Charles Chu expects from his Benilde Blazers moving forward in round 2. In their last game against the Altas, Coach Charles told me that they played good for 3 quarters, but the team seems to struggle with achieving blowout wins. They always had to work for the wins to the end. That is why they need to play hard and rise above the pressure, because in this game, Arellano is a confident team with talent and players that love to run. The Benilde Blazers barely won their first round meeting. That is why they must limit the Chiefs' fast breaks with solid defense. Now, can the Blazers extend their winning streak to 4? What do you think, Martin and Coach Ben?
Maraming salamat, Aliana. Well, yeah, I love what Coach Charles said, na parang kailangan yung mindset mo dito. Every game talagang must-win situation. You must treat everything like a Final Four game, like a playoff game, Papa Bear, especially here in the second round na medyo umiinit na yung mga laban natin.
Totoo yun. And you don't look at the standing of your opponent.
Yeah.
So kasi papasok sa utak mo yun eh. Na kahit sila yung nasa bottom team, mahirap pa rin kalaban. Hindi pwede na. You can take for granted.
And they also recognize na nasasabayan sila ng Arellano University. Naiiwan sila sa running game nitong Arellano.
Right now, kanina lumamang na yung CSB pero hindi pa rin. Hindi pa rin sila makalamang ng todo. Dahil na because the fast pace of offense nitong Arellano.
Basti Valencia knocking down the free throw. Another player who has shown improvements on the court for them. The former San Beda Red Cub, Basti Valencia.
Good decision din. Itong ginawa niya, no? Dito siya sa Arellano. Pumutok yung laro.
Sila ni Jay Talapas. Oh, Okzon got the free lane.
Ito na yata yung first point. Tama ba?
Yeah.
Ni Okson.
Oof. Bad miss coming from Kapulong. Yeah, only the second attempt though for Miguel Okzon. He hasn't had a ton of attempts here in the first half. As we take a look at this sequence, Sango bounce pass to the running Miguel Okzon, who gets his first field goal right there.
Ito naman para kay Dan Malyari, double effort coming from him sa offense. Tapos he's guarding Okzon on defense.
Kakapagod.
Saka naka-face guard siya. Halos naka-box and one itong Arellano.
So, well, he's the captain of this team, so he'll do anything Coach asks for. Etong Benilde Blazers. May bagong player. Etong Arellano, si Lustina, who checked in earlier. Yanis. Valencia, the spin. Valencia to the cup.
And was a good move, a spin move from Valencia. Kasi alam niya na humihelp itong depensa ng CSB.
Marcos carving space. That'll be a foul on Makoy Marcos, who couldn't manufacture points in that sequence. In the meantime, puntahan naman natin ang side ng Arellano University. Here is an update from Stephanie Benito. Stephanie.
Thank you, Martin. Expertise. Ito daw ang nakikita ni Coach Chico Manabat na edge ng kabilang koponan, kaya sila nahirapang matalo ito during the first round. And if they're battling against a veteran team, ipapakita raw ni Coach na kayang-kaya ng mga young guns niya, such as Kapulong, to help leave his veterans counter-attack their opponent. Ito ang sabi niya sa akin kanina nang makapanayam ko siya. Isa rin pala sa mga bagay daw na proud itong si Coach Chico. Collective daw ang team mag-isip ng game plan. And as a coach, pinapakinggan din daw niya kung ano ang sa tingin niya ng players niya na dapat at kailangan nilang gawin to catch the big fish. Ito daw ang game plan nila, ang ginawa nila para pagandaan ang Blazers para sa araw na ito. Pero para sa araw na ito, ipapakita rin daw nila na marami silang hinandang sorpresa that their opponent wouldn't expect. Hiling lang sana ni Coach mag-materialize lahat ng pinagandaan nila. Ito muna sa ngayon sa Benilde Chiefs. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. That's what you like about Coach Chico Manabat. He is a player's coach. So he is open to suggestions. At the same time, he has a ton of experience at the helm and leading a team. He has, a championship also in a different collegiate league and tons of experience as an assistant for a champion team as well. And again, Coach Chico Manabat, nare-recognize naman niya na bata yung team niya.
Saka okay yun, open for suggestions.
Yeah.
Na pag ginawa mo yung suggestions nila, pag natalo, hindi mo kasalanan. Kasi kasalanan yung mga suggestion yun eh.
Hindi ko alam na yun ang pupuntahan mo dun, ha?
Diba? Kaya nga,
Sabi ko-
mahirap din pag ang coach open for suggestion.
Tama.
Baka ibalik sa iyo.
Yun yung sinabi mo, eh.
Ikaw, sabi mo, dito ka gawang kitang play na ganito.
Oh.
Di mo naman sinut.
So hindi ako yan. By the way, biggest lead of the game for Benilde right here. Here's Basti Valencia. Nope. Kapulong. Tapping it out of bounds. And itong Arellano University, dagdag lang natin na marami silang game na dikit, ano? At usually, may mga games din. Tulad ng laban against JRU, initially, sila yung abante.
Yan ngayon nakausap ko si Dan Malyari. Yun yung una niya sinabi sa akin. Andun sila lagi until the third. Pero pagdating ng last minute, doon na sila bumibigay.
Yeah.
So kumbaga hindi nila maitawid yung game nila.
They've only done that in a couple of games against Letran and against San Beda. Yun yung dalawang panalo nila. Kapulong inside. Wala pa rin. There's a foul underneath on the positioning.
Sumobra yung box out ni Corteza.
Nalaman kong positioning. Kita-kita ko yung action ng referee natin.
Oo, yun yung tinura yan. Makikita natin ulit.
Tignan natin to. Oh, yeah. Got a slight push. Better position from Arvillanes.
Actually, natawagan kasi tumalon. Ito si Llanes. Kaya tumama. Continuous motion from Corteza.
Doon na talagang na-sold yung tawag. Arvillanes though has a good touch from for a big man. Started at the 4 today for Coach Chico Manabat, replacing Lars Sunga in the starting unit, who is a little bit under the weather. Jay Talampas came in for Basti Valencia, 21-25. Arellano staying within striking distance. Let's see what Benilde can do. This is Josh Kahukom, blow by. Pinangga ni Kapulong. Balik sa labas. Michael Mara from straight away. Hits the back iron. Villarente is on the move. Talampas for 3. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Mara.
Grabe rin yung rebounding nitong CSB. 3 players lagi crushing the board.
Turnaround jumper. Difficult shot. Right there from Miggy Corteza as the contest was there as well. This is gonna be a foul on the Chiefs. Nakaposisyon doon. Itong si Miguel Loczon. Felix Villarente is called for the personal. Almost halfway done. Dito po sa ating second quarter. Benilde still ahead. Balik sa ating laban, and this is our key matchup today. 2 key forwards mula sa magkabilang panig, Basti Valencia and Miggy Corteza, both averaging double-figure points in season 99, Papa Bear.
Yes, at hindi nagkakalayo yung mga numbers nila, including the rebounds, assist, and block. Wow,
Although, yeah.
magandang matchup to.
Magandang matchup yan. Basti Valencia, of course, came off the bench. Corteza was part of the starting unit ni Coach Charles Chu. Corteza right now, just to give you guys an update on the scoring so far. Corteza with only 2 points. Valencia, upon his entry earlier, scored right away. He has 3 points across his name.
Si Oxon, nakailang attempts na.
Miguel Oxon, interestingly, Baba Bear, only 2 attempts
Yun.
and 1 make.
Ito na.
Third attempt,
Pero,
off the
yun,
glass.
on cue. Pangatlo na, sabi niya.
Hinanap mo, narinig ka
Oo.
tuloy. Oh, Miguel Oxon now with 4 points. Again, a low-scoring affair so far. Arbianes.
Mababa yung score natin ngayon because dahil nga puro yung na-contest nila itong si Oxon. Nabantayan ng todo.
Arbianes showing us the outside touch. And I did mention that he has the range, especially for a big man. Ito muna yung tira ni Miguel Oxon. Difficult angle right here, able to bank it home. Pero yung bawi dito, talampas, going to Yanes, the sweet shooting big. Was able to knock down this triple.
Laking bagay, no, for a big man who can shoot from the outside. Yan yung mga hinahanap ng mga coaches.
Yeah, that's the modern basketball for you. Oh, Mara!
Yan ang sinasabi ko sa mga big man. You're that near the basket, use the board
Yeah.
para sure ball. Sa akin lang yun, ha? Baka naman masisi ko nung big man, nung coach nila.
Re-reviewin nila to, mamaya maririnig nila to. But that was a nice find from Carlos. Oh, Danny Malyari also able to kiss it off the window. Arellano is within 1.
And the good thing about Malyari, no, nakita niya na meron siyang advantage sa speed dito kay Gozun.
There's Oxon. Mara putting it on the floor. Mara will attack. Hindi makakabawi si Michael Mara. Here is Felix Villarente. Talampas will attack Gozum. Talampas who just misses.
So, yung sinabi mo sa akin, itong build ni Talampas is built for banging.
Yeah.
Kita mo naman kung sino yung binangga niya at bumagsak. Si Gozum.
Oo. Tank build, Araro build itong si Talampas as Gozum misfires from long distance. And yeah, they'll let Will take those 3-point shots all day rather than see him attack the basket. Capulong got the help. And there's gonna be a foul on Benilde.
Sumasabay kasi itong Benilde sa fast pace ng Arellano.
Ito, the blow by Danny Malyari. That's not easy to do.
Mahirap yun.
Oh. Ito mo. Grabe yung fan natin doon. Grabe yung excitement niya. Alright, 26-27. We got a timeout on the court. Balik sa ating laban, Jade Talampas, 19 points. Another excellent performance, this time against the Heavy Bombers with 4 rebounds in 26 minutes of action. Good follow-up dun sa kanyang 18-point explosion against San Beda.
Yes, kaya lang medyo baliktad dito at this time natalo sila against Jaro. Pero if we're talking about the performance of Jade Talampas, consistency, yun nakikita ko sa kanya.
That's true. But in this game, it's a slightly different story dahil hindi pa nakakapunto si Jade. Talampas, 0 out of 3 from the field. We'll see if he'll be able to pick it up in this stretch of the game. Pero for sure, markado to.
Markado pa rin yan. Alam naman natin like itong sila Talampas, Valencia. Pag endgame, pagdating ng endgame, doon makikita yung offense nila na lumalabas. And of course, dito kasi as of now, yung rotation, maraming mga players from Arellano nakaka-score.
Ito, katulad ni Lawrence Capulong who has 7 points and 5 rebounds here in the first half. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line, and Arellano is now ahead by 1. Turnaround jumper coming from Will Gozum. And that's going to be a foul on Lawrence Capulong. Pinawian agad dito ni Will. At hinanap naman siya neto ni Miggy Corteza.
Good recognition from Gozum. Nakita niya nakadikit sa kanya itong si Capulong. Kaya he took that shot.
Third point of the game for Will Gozum, who is averaging a little over 11 points per game. Again, malayo to dun sa kanyang performance. MVP season.
Last season.
Yeah. He led the league in scoring 18 points a game with 10 rebounds. Here's Arellano. Rosalin. Back out. Pampitong tabla natin, Papa Bear.
Yes.
Sa laban.
Yan kasi nasabi natin, hindi laki ng lamang itong CSB dito sa Arellano.
And Malyari misfires. Cross-court pass. Carlos. That one is broken up by Talampas. 2:43 to go sa ating first half. And again, the Blazers, they were up by as many as 6 points a few minutes ago. Pero talagang nahahabol sila at natatapatan sila nitong Arellano University.
Big factor dito is they defending Oxon well.
Yeah.
So wala siyang contribute the point.
Ito ang tumatao kay Oxon, si Brian Rosalin. Face-up jumper. Got it!
Kakasabi ko lang. Kakasabi ko lang.
May pantay pala.
Maganda eh.
Oh.
Good defense na from Arellano eh.
And Oxon now with 6 points in the game. Talampas. Ganda nung hanap. Rosalin with some hang time. Difficult shot. Sinabayan ng bigs ng Benilde. Here comes Prince Carlos. Bounce pass. Broken up. And collected by Abastillas. Here's Jade. Talampas. Corner 3. Oh, that one was deflected by Gozum. Back the other way we go. Corteza behind the back dribble. And Bastillas will be called for this one.
Is it counted? Ano?
Yeah, continuation for Miggy Corteza as we take a look at this face-up three-pointer.
Again, that's not a forced shot.
Yeah.
A regular shot for Oxon. Pero may bantay lang.
That's true. Make that 7 points now for Miguel Oxon. And Miggy Corteza with a bonus coming up. A chance to tie their biggest lead with this free throw. Of course, Corteza took him a while to get his groove in this game. He now has 4 points. Timak Ungutan. Balik sa ating laban. And Corteza completes the three-point play. The lead is back up to 6. Ito. This is dun. Finaul itong si Miggy Corteza. Meantime, here's Arellano with the rock. Malyari with a nice move. Just couldn't finish. Ooh! The snatch by Prince Carlos.
The good thing about Prince Carlos, kita mo yung lumalaban siya dito sa rebound.
Ideal position for Miggy Corteza inside.
That was a good play actually for CSB.
And now the Blazers are trying to pull away. Dangerous pass.
7 straight points for CSB.
Here's the find.
Make it
Sango finishes inside, and Benilde has established their first double-digit lead of the game. 38-28.
Grabe, it's a 10-0 run.
Yeah. Kanina tabla tayo, 28 all. Talampas couldn't buy a basket. Here's Prince Carlos bouncing it in. Pagsak si Talampas. Nakaikot si Will Gozum.
Surprisingly, wala pa rin timeout for Arellano.
Yeah. Coach Chico just letting his team figure this one out on their own. It's a 12-0 blast for the Blazers. Talampas will attack. Oh, he misses badly. With Gozum contesting at the rim. And Benilde has a chance for a final say dito sa ating first half. Ball in the hands of Prince Carlos, their floor general. It's gonna go back to Arellano. An important possession for the Chiefs. A chance to put out the fire para sa Arellano University and bring themselves closer.
Yes. 13-0 run.
Yeah.
Pero for Arellano, they need to score this last basket.
It was 28-27. Arellano had the lead earlier. As tumabla tayo 28 all. Timak Ongota now. Ongota, no! Ongotan follow-up, wala pa rin! As time expires, here in the first half, it is a double-digit lead all of a sudden for the Benilde Blazers. Within a few minutes, bumulusok 13-0 run to end the second quarter for Benilde. And they now have a commanding lead going into the halftime break. We have some numbers for you guys and some highlights during our halftime break. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 99 on GTV.
Bola napunta dito kay Jude Roque. And Jude Roque starts the game off with a 3.
Parang Mike Tyson to eh. Kailangan, hindi mo kayang sabayan ng puwersahan to sa simula eh. Kailangan medyo jab-jab ka rito sa perpetual.
Meanwhile,
Plus, they're a tough team despite their current rank in the standings. They shouldn't be overlooked because they're a solid team with a system na bagay sa kanila. Humble, prepared, and willing to do whatever the team needs from him.
ito yung unang tira. Jude Roque, what a season he is having. And Ray Joey Barcuma. And of course, new assistant coach of the Altas, former NCAA MVP, Scotty Thompson. Carlos stepping on the brakes. Nice pass. Great delivery. Not able to live up to the hype and the expectations in the first round.
Laban.
Mga kapuso, you're still watching the NCAA Season 99 Men's Basketball Tournament. We're at the half of the game between the Arellano Chiefs and the Benilde Blazers with 28-40 points respectively. Ngayon naman po nagpa-perform sa likod ko live na live. Panoorin po natin ang Arellano Chiefs squad.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid. At ilang miyembro ng Perpetual Altas nakipagbolahan kina Benji at Andre Paras. Mga kapuso, nagbabalik tayo dito. Post-game coverage and of course, another edition of Game On. Dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Live on GTV. Ako po si Anton Ross. With me, of course, is our resident strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And we have to do this because for the first...
Welcome back to the coverage. You guys are still watching the NCAA Season 99 on GTV. New heroes of the game. Saturday offering for you guys November 4. It is the Benilde Blazers with the lead over the Arellano Chiefs at the half 40-28. Ending that second quarter, correction on a 12-0 run. Kasi tabla tayo 28-all and then it was all Benilde in the last few minutes of the first half. Good to have you with us here, Martin Aviara, alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras. Ito yung highlights ng ating first quarter. We started this game back and forth. Papa Bear, a lot of lead changes, a lot of deadlocks. I believe we had 5 deadlocks in the first quarter alone. Ganon kadikit yung simula ng ating laban.
Ito si SB, nakikita ko kanina, sinesenyas ni Coach Charles na they wanted to run.
Yeah.
They wanted to get an early offense. Kaso maganda yung depensa ng Arellano and then sumasabay sila dito sa early offense din. Pero itong latter part of the second quarter, doon na nagawa ng CSB yung kanilang game plan.
Again, they ran away with it. Literally. Di ba? Nung ating second quarter, that's why they were able to build this 12-point lead. A lot of players contributing, a lot of mixing and matching for Coach Charles Chu in that first half, utilizing almost his entire lineup dito sa Benilde Blazers. Miguel Oczon took him a while to get himself going. Mark Sango with the finish right there. First quarter, explosive as per usual and as expected. Mula sa magkabilang panig natin, second quarter action, it was Benilde who held initially a 6-point advantage. Yun yung very energetic fans na fan natin pala. Yan. Pero...
Hindi ko alam kung galit siya doon sa katabi niya.
Yun.
Hinahampas ng jacket eh.
Tumama ba? Baka sa upo. Hindi ko alam kung sino target niya dun eh. Okay, pero again, we were all tied up. 28-all. Arellano was again able to keep in step with Benilde. After that, in the final few minutes, it was all Blazers.
Yes, and we talk about numbers. Ito, second chance point for CSB, 10-4. Bench points, 20-9. Hindi lang yun, pati starter points, lamang pa rin ang CSB. At yung fast break points, dito sila lumamang kanina with 12-6.
Nagsimula yung 12-0 run itong Benilde Blazers with 2.35 remaining sa ating second quarter. Kaya nakalayo na sila dito sa ating laban. And you see the numbers right now.
Look at the blocks.
Yeah. Again, they are the #1 shot blocking team. So talagang itong Arellano, kapag napupunta sila sa interior, especially the guards, diba? Laging contested, laging naka-stretch yung mga kamay ng defenders itong Blazers.
Pero still, that's the game plan of Arellano.
Yeah.
To attack their peaks.
That's right. You guys are watching the NCAA Season 99. We're live right now on your television sets via GTV. Online everywhere. Nandyan tayo sa GMA Sports PH, NCAA Philippines via X, YouTube, and Facebook. Martin Aviera alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras taking you through this coverage. Again, Arellano University 2-9 right now, coming off a painful loss against JRU. Ito namang Benilde Blazers, 3 straight wins. Ito na yung unti-unti na nating nakikita. Ito na yung Benilde Blazers na in-expect natin, lalong-lalo na dun sa kanilang finals appearance from a season ago.
Hindi lang unti-unti, even their players like Gozum at itong si Prince Carlos, unti-unting gumagana yung kanilang opensa. At maganda yung combination nila at yung mga rotation ni Coach Charles, very effective.
That's right. He wanted to play fast. That's why he used a lot of players on the bench or off the bench rather kasi ang dami nating nakita. Iba-iba yung front line ni Coach Charles. Yung gwardiya niya, ang bilis magpalitan. That's because he wanted to apply a running game against one of the best running teams in the league in Arellano University. And so far, so good from him. And his boys from the Benilde Blazers really taking it to Arellano University here. And that's a good sign because it also shows versatility on his squad.
At hindi lang yun. First, alam niya, expected niya na etong si Oczon will be guarded properly. So hindi niya masyadong, iniba niya yung rotation. Maganda yung defense strategy for Oxon. Pero look at the numbers, Miguel Oxon. Isa pa rin siya sa highest pointer nitong first. Nakabawi kagad.
Ito nga si Miguel Oxon. Took him a while to get himself going. 7 points, 6 rebounds in the first half for Miguel Oxon. He's not struggling from the field. Hindi lang talaga naka-attempt ng marami itong si Miguel Oxon. He's 3 out of 4 from the field. 7 points. Sa kabila naman, Danny Malyari, Lawrence Capulong combining for 14 points as well for the Chiefs.
At yung mga ina-expect natin, like sila Valencia and Talampas, wala muna sila rito.
Yeah.
At of course, because effective yung ibang players, and the same thing dito, except for Oxon, dito for CSB.
But a long way to go in this game. 2 more quarters, 20 minutes of action. Tignan natin kung magiging iba ang tema natin pagdating sa second half. And let's revisit our key matchup for today. 2 forwards going head-to-head. Miggy Corteza with the upper hand over Basti Valencia.
Yes, ito kita natin yung numbers. Nakuha lahat nitong Corteza. Pero because yung playing time nitong si Corteza, we can see if compare against Valencia, medyo mababa yung playing time ngayon first half. Ito si Basti.
Basti Valencia coming off the bench. Miggy Corteza part of the starting lineup. And speaking of starters, Coach Charles sticking with the unit that he started with. Oxon, Carlos, Harke, Corteza,
Shooting
Turco.
the technical free throw is
Pero,
Miguel Oxon.
may technical free throw muna tayo.
I guess ito yung after nung last shot ng Arellano, they were asking for a foul.
Yung kay Ongotan.
Kay Ongotan, ano? So, hindi natin nakita na natawagan na pala ng technical itong Arellano.
And speaking of Basti Valencia earlier, pinag-usapan natin siya kanina. He makes the start dito sa second half natin for the Chiefs. So they will be deploying Villarete, Talampas, Malyari, Valencia, and Capulong. And second half is now underway. A 12-point lead, 13-point lead now for Benilde. So it's officially a 13-0 run for the Blazers since the 2.5-minute mark ng ating second quarter.
Good start sa defense itong Arellano, anticipating that play from CSB. And again, yung depensa nila dito kay Oxon.
But if you're the Chiefs, ayaw mo nang lumayo itong Benilde. You gotta get some points up. And this is Lawrence Capulong. Again, sandwiched by 2 Benilde defenders, but was able to draw the foul.
Good post-up move coming from Capulong. Late help from Corteza.
Yan ang gusto mo sa laro ni Lawrence Capulong. Not afraid to bang bodies. Talagang
Alam niya na meron siyang advantage doon. Saka alam niya na tumatalon siya compared to other big man na medyo malalaki. Pero yung gamit niya ng katawan, yun ang importante.
yeah. At yung kagandahan dito kay Lawrence Capulong, he gets himself to the free throw line a lot and he makes his free throws.
Yes, yun ang magandang advantage for him.
Here's Corteza backing down on Malyari. That's a patented move from Miggy Corteza.
Very basic move. Post-up move from Corteza.
Gusto sanang mag-momentum killer ng Arellano. Masyado nang malakas yung layup ni Basti Valencia. Battle for the board. Capulong secures it.
Parang hirap gusto mong agawin yung bola kay Capulong. Parang nakakatakot ko yun.
Pag nakayakap na siya, mahirap na yan. Matatakot na rin ako. Talampas.
Oh,
The
that's a
feed.
good pass.
Capulong the basket. That is Jay Talampas setting the table for Arellano. 32-43. Here's Miggy. They go to Oxon. Oxon looking for a teammate. Being pressured and forced to travel by Valencia.
So, ayun. Every time na kay Oxon, meron silang switch, may double team sila.
And yung patented move. Turn around off the glass from Corteza. But this was the setup job by Talampas. So, Baby Shaq Capulong. Capulong, speaking of, short stab is good. Capulong trying to will this Arellano team back in this game. Pero puntahan muna natin ang side ng Benilde Blazers with an update from their halftime dugout. Nandito si Aliana Faustino. Aliana.
Martin and Coach Benji, the first 3 minutes of the third quarter is the most important of the second half. So we must set the tone. Those were the words of Coach Charles Chu to the Benilde Blazers in the dugout. I love the energy. Defensively, we played good. But Coach Charles reminds the team to stop committing stupid fouls and giving up free throws. We should keep trying to put pressure on them inside and take advantage of their absence in big men. To end the huddle, Coach Charles has this to say. Make them pay for the hard show. Tambakan nyo na at huwag nyo na hayaang humabol pa. Yan lamang ngayon sa side ng Benilde Blazers. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Coach Ben.
Maraming salamat, Aliana. Strong words at the dugout for Coach Charles Chu. Well, to begin the second half, medyo nakakahabol ang Arellano. Sorry, miss inside from Jess Arsiaga. Pero yung instruction niya na bayaan nyo silang pumasok sa loob. Eto, nakakuha sila ng stop dito. Kanina nakaka-damage si Lawrence Capulong. Push shot. Mintis din mula kay Corteza.
Yes, another early offense for CSB. And Arellano naman, of course, gusto nitong sumabay sa pace ng kalaban.
Sige, puntahan na natin ang side ng Arellano University. Here is an update from Stephanie Benito. Stephanie.
Coach Chico Manabat is displeased and well furious inside the dugout, and this is because of how the last minutes of the second quarter turned out. Bakit daw? Kasi parang hindi sila nagko-communicate sa loob ng court at parang hindi sila maka-rebound. At hindi daw maka-rebound ng kanya mga manlalaro. Hindi daw aggressive enough ang mga ito at parang nagpapabaya kapag may pasok na for the second half. Ang gusto ni Coach ay mag-focus ang team sa rebounds and be tough on defense. He wants the team to start strong this quarter at ipakita nilang gusto nilang maglaro. This is our last season. Help us win the remaining games that we have para naman maiwan namin ang Chiefs on a proud note. Ito naman ang 17 Captain Danny Malyari before leaving the dugout. Ito muna sa ngayon, si Paning Chiefs. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Stephanie Benito. First basket of the game for Jade Talampas after starting 0 out of 6. And you understand the frustration of Coach Chico Manabat, or Coach Chico Manabat rather, because they were there. Diba? They were hanging around with Benilde. Tabla tayo 28 oras. Malyari gets the bucket and beyond. There is a 3-point play opportunity for Danny Malyari, Arellano's captain, who left a few inspiring words for his teammates right before leaving the dugout, and is trying to bring them back in this game. The lead is down to 7.
NCAA at nagbabalik na rin ang mga players dito sa dugout. Kaya naman ngayon, sa surpresahin, chichikain at gugulatin natin ang mga players dito sa Jose Rizal University o ang Jerry.
Balik sa ating laban. Pero smile ka muna tayo. Yan, kanina pa nakangiti yan. You know, nice.
Good.
Yes.
My turn.
Yeah, alam niya.
Alam niya, natin niya.
Oo, na-anticipate niya.
Oh, yan.
Ito hindi.
Ito. Ay, tayo na.
Ay! Teka lang. Yun na. Oh! Laban siya hanggang... Pero nakasimangot eh.
Nakasimangot pa rin eh.
Bakit? Ayan.
Masyado maaga.
Ito, masyado maaga.
Masyado maaga.
Ito medyo bad trip siya ng konti.
Yeah!
Yung gusto mo na pagkakita dahan-dahan.
Pag nakita, dahan-dahan. Ang tagal eh, meron pang gulat eh.
Thank you for watching. You got a good sized crowd on a Saturday morning.
Yes.
Diba?
Sarap, walang traffic.
Tama,
walang traffic, saka walang parking. Yung ganyang kaaga rito.
Ano pa? Out of town pa lahat.
Yes.
Diba? And then on the break. Oh, good passing. That's Gozum, Sango, and then back to Gozum. Good play off the timeout. Para dito sa Benilde Blazers, Basti Valencia saw an opening, bothered contested by Will.
And again, same play for Arellano, no? Attacking the basket. Actually, wala silang play. Actually, inaantay lang nila na magkaroon ng open ng chance for them to attack the basket.
And this is a gutsy game plan, especially, again, the Blazers, #1 shot blocking team in the league. So, alam mong nandyan yung rim protection. Ito, Gozum, inangat, pinalik. Ito kay Will Gozum.
Nalito yung panday in depensa ng Arellano.
47-38. Arellano was able to chop down the lead to 7 earlier. Chris Valencia, the face-up 3. He knocks it down.
Ito na, nabanggit natin kanina. Valencia, walang contribution sa ating matchup against Corteza. Ito, pinakita niya na meron na siyang numbers.
Yeah. And more minutes in the second half for Troy as Prince Carlos drives again.
Second time for Prince Carlos scoring on that basket.
Oh, Valencia, crafty move. Just couldn't finish. Corteza off the glass, no go. Gozum cleans it up. And the foul for Will.
Ito yung nireklamo ng Arellano, yung coach nila kanina, na they're not getting offensive rebounds, offensive and defensive rebounds. Dahil nga itong CSB, they're very concentrated in getting those rebounds. At natapos yung ating first half kanina, lamang 31 rebounds ang Benilde, 23 itong Arellano.
Ito yung drive muna ni Prince Carlos kanina, who is starting to get into his offensive rhythm. Miggy Corteza missing 9th offensive rebound para dito sa Benilde Blazers. An update dun sa rebounding numbers natin, Papa Bear. Uy, vintage lang mula kay Sango. Pero nakuha ulit nila.
Rebound pinag-uusapan kasi.
Oo nga eh.
Rebound ba gusto nyo? Hindi naman points eh.
Sige, mintisin muna namin. Pero kunin ulit namin.
Kunin namin.
So, update lang Benilde is now a plus 14 in rebounding. 41-27 advantage.
Grabe.
Diba? Tapos 11 offensive rebounds.
Yan yung importante, getting offensive rebounds.
51-41 is the kick out to Malyari. Tried to bank it. Capulong follows it up. His version of a follow-up, Lawrence Capulong, is now up to 15 points. Will Gozum with the reverse.
Iyon naman ang lamang ni Gozum. Kung post-up play, may laban ito sa Capulong. Pero coming from the outside, alam naman natin, magaling mag-dribble. Ito si Gozum.
And Yuan Kamay gets denied by Mark Sango. Ito muna yung rebound. And di na binaba ni Lawrence Capulong. Just putting it back in, and then Will Gozum right here on the scoop, the step through, getting it on the other side.
At itong si Capulong, nagpahinga lang sandali. Itong third quarter.
Kapag nababad si Lawrence Capulong, and here he is again. Ball is stopped by Mark Sango. 9 seconds to work with. For Arellano here, they're still down by 10. Kilak off the inbound. He draws air. The save by Jay goes to Sango. And here comes Mark Sango. Napunta ang bola kay Kahukom for the deuce.
Right place at the race. Right time for Kahukom. Pero kung titignan mo, surprisingly, titignan mo yung matchup. Gozum is not guarding Capulong.
That's true.
Kumukuha sa kanya si Sango. Pero siya yung ready humelt every time na may post-up dito kay Capulong.
Palambas running into a wall, and here's Kahukom. A collision almost at mid-court. Sango and Kamay colliding.
So the shot's not counted.
Yeah. So
because of that foul.
That's right. Arellano calls for time. They're down by 12. Balik sa ating laban. Oh, smile cam ulit
Ayun
tayo.
na.
Yan na.
Tayo yata yun.
Sino yan?
Tayo yun, tayo yun. Hindi,
Ako nga.
hindi nga. Tayo nga, tayo nga.
Hindi.
Uwe.
Saan? Saan?
Hindi yata. Uy,
Ito. Ah!
pagbihira.
Gusto ko
Ayan.
ang tapang ng mukha niya, tapos yung comment ng emoji natin, lovely.
Pero at least game.
Oo,
Game si
tama.
Kuya.
Game na game, game na game.
Yan. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Lovely smile.
Yes, nasamahan nyo kami ngayong first game. Early first game. Itong ating match between CSB and Arellano.
Simula pa lang to. Saturday, doubleheader tayo. Mamaya-maya po. And may second game pa tayo between JRU and Perpetual. Okay, 43-55. It is Benilde with a 12-point advantage. Here's Josh Kahukom, backup point guard ni Coach Charles, who had a great preseason for them as Gozum pulls up for the jumper. Left it short. Ito na si J. Geronimo. J. Surveys. Malyari hasn't found the touch today from the outside. Here's T-Mac. Ongotan. Difficult shot. Doesn't get the roll. Here's Gozum. Si Gozum na. Yung nagbaba. That one was telegraphed. J now. Natapigan ni Marcos. Here's Sango. Back the other way we go. Free throws coming up for Robin Ive.
Grabe, ano? Talagang labanan ng transition offense.
Takbuhan. Ito sa ating third quarter, Robin Ive getting the contact and the foul. That's gonna be on Lawrence Capulong.
And good thing about itong si Naibe is yung build din niya eh.
Yeah.
Itong build niya, itong pambanggaan din eh.
Nakikita ko si Lawrence ngayon. He has played 19 minutes. But you see him right now huffing and puffing.
Ang hirap kasi sa transition, big
Yeah.
man siya, pero tumatakbo eh.
That's right.
Kailangan mo tumakbo.
Ito. And Robin Ive taking care of his second free throw. 56-43. Again, Arellano. They had a strong mini run to begin the third quarter, but again, unable to sustain it. Benilde adjusting very quickly to them. Here's the trap on J. Getting it to Yanis.
Actually, dalawa silang big man ngayon magkasabay.
Uy.
Yanis and Capulong.
Yeah. And both big men can actually shoot it. To see Yanis getting fouled in the process as he was...
Ayan, medyo late itong si Gozum.
Foul, yeah. So, Villarente will replace Geronimo. Tough minutes for J. Geronimo. Ito si RV Yanis. Sent to the free throw line. Again, getting the start today to replace Lars Sunga, who is under the weather for the Chiefs. One of the three missing players for Coach Chico Manabat. Sama mo na si Anama at saka si Antonio. 1 out of 2. Si Mark Sango. The Benilde Blazers are looking good here.
Yes, kaya nga tataka rin ako. Ano? Wala pa rin, hindi pa rin nagpe-press itong Arellano. Malaki na yung lamang nitong CSB.
Crossover. He is denied. Villarente. Going back outside to... Yeah, Felix Villarente still has the basketball.
Oh.
Nice find. Nakawala si Lawrence Capulong. 17 points.
That's a good backdoor play from Capulong.
It is still 10. The Blazers looking to retaliate. Kahukom. Sango for 3. That one rims out. Loose ball ending up with Ongotan. And we're inside the final minute of the third. T-Mac hang time. Wala pa rin. Ongotan getting it back. And sticking it back in.
Grabe yung effort itong si Ongotan.
And
Oh.
here come the Chiefs. Muntik mawala kay Robin Ive. But Benilde recovers. Kahukom for 3. Too strong. Talampas secures the leather. And here come the Chiefs. A mini momentum in the final minute for Arellano. About a 3-second difference between our clocks. Ball in the hands of Jade Talampas. Crossover. Oh, natapikan si Jade. Pass ahead. Retrieved by Kapulong. They have enough time. Tima denied by Sango. And that's how we will end the third quarter action. The Chiefs able to cut the lead into a single digit. 48-56, but Benilde again still in command right here. Fourth quarter coming up next.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid.
Eto, tropa cam naman tayo. Oh, di ba? Si ating nasa second to the right, nagti-TikTok siya.
Oh.
Ayan, music na lang ang kulang. Okay, and the family is here. Yan yung mga pamilya natin dito nanonood. Siyempre, mga kilalang player, mga alumni nito ng Benilde.
Ito naman sa Arellano.
Yan.
Alam mo mga fans eh, oh.
Diba? You know? Yes! Eh, gusto natin energy. Yan, tropa, buong tropa nandito po sa Philoil Eco Oil Center. Humirit pa eh.
Humirit pa si Kuya. Maganda gising. Maganda gising nga. May hangover pa
Meron pa.
Hangover pa ng ano, party kagabi.
Yun nga eh. Dito pa niya dinala sa venue.
Dito pa, oh, inaantay niya eh.
Alright. Final quarter begins. Here's a Martin Avia alongside Papa Bear coach Benji Paras. Yan ang pasilip sa ating quarter scoring Arellano with a slight advantage at the end of the third. But we start with another rejection from Benilde. They're number 1 in the league in that category. And they're showing us why Kahukom chose to attack. Not that time around. Arellano, again, they were able to gain some momentum towards the end of that fourth quarter, Papa Bear. And that's something they're hoping to continue, especially in the first few minutes of the fourth.
Yes, itong yung sinabi ko nga kanina, nagpalit ng game plan itong Benilde.
Yeah.
Nung na-pressure sila, at they keep on taking shots from the outside. At sinabi ko nga, pinapatira nila, wala si Oxon. Pero starting this fourth quarter, mahaba na yung pahinga ni Oxon. Pero hindi pa rin siya nag-start.
Yeah, still not there. Oh, nakawala!
Kanina it was Kapulong na nakalusot.
Yeah.
Doon sa backdoor play na yun. Ngayon, this time naman, it's Gozum.
Arellano caught napping on the defensive end.
Alam mo sa pagod na yan.
Yeah.
Yung feeling mo, nakakonsentrate ka.
Napabayaan si Will. Short stab will not work. And Ongotan just forcing up shots here. Marcos, no. Ongotan. I feel like Arellano needs better ball movement. Because it's been Ongotan who's been creating for them. And usually he ends up with difficult shots. Ito ulit siya. Atake. T-Max stopping on a dime. Turns around. And this time he scores. 50-58. Gozu. Brumaragasa. Oh! Taking it straight to the house.
Grabe. Grabe, no? Dalawang big man yung nilusutan nitong si Gozum.
Ongotan the short stab. Hindi makakabawi. Rebound pulled down by Will. And we now go to Benilde's side. Teka muna. Ito muna si Naive. Pulling the trigger. And hitting the target. It is a 13-point lead for Benilde that's here. An update from their side with Aliana Faustino. Aliana.
Martin and Coach Benji in this tight race to the Final Four. This game against the dangerous Arellano Chiefs is very important to the Benilde Blazers. That is why, sensing this urgency, Coach Charles reminds the team to push the pace because he noticed that the Arellano Chiefs are slowly getting tired from defending really well, particularly si JL Capulong. That is why he reminds the Blazers to make the plays, execute on them, and invest on transition defense. Now, will the Blazers go all the way, Martin and Coach Benji?
Aliana, they're looking good right now with a 13-point lead and a strong start here in the fourth quarter.
And speaking of Kapulong getting tired, ayan na siya.
Yeah.
Talagang kailangan. Nakita mo yung niya, body language.
Yeah. Ayan, nasa bench siya ngayon. Kita mo talagang napagod siya. Ang dami niyang ginawa eh. He was running all around, all over the court.
Running, defending, getting rebound, scoring.
Scoring, that's right. And again, the Blazers, according to Aliana, they want to apply a running game here. Pero ito, a steal and a score for Valencia.
Ito na yung press ng inaantay natin ng Arellano.
Here's Makoy Marcos. Marcos, drop off. Gozum is covered.
That was a 4-shot actually from Gozum.
And now, Benilde is showing that they're bothered by this press by Arellano as Naive stops right here, takes it, and scores from long distance. Ito naman yung agaw kanina at puntos ni Basti Valencia. Again, the Chiefs, you could argue, Papa Vic, ayun ho pa sinasabi yan, that they could have done it earlier.
Yes.
Yung ball pressure na yan.
During the third quarter actually.
Yeah. But they're applying it here in the fourth. Himak Ongotan, atake. Ongotan, another difficult shot. 53-63.
Ang hirap din gumawa ng set play. Benilde is on defense.
Yeah. Corteza turns around and misses. Ball is stopped, ending up with Carlos. Ganda nung hanap. Sango is able to get the deuce.
That's a good thing about itong si Prince Carlos. Andun din siya trying to get rebound.
Yeah. 65-53. Palitan ng tao. Yuan Kamay. Checking back in. Replacing Felix Villarente. Palabas din si Timac Omotan. Okay, let's go to Arellano's side. Let's hear it from Stephanie Benito. Stephanie.
Thank you, Martin. It's good that you're trying to cut their lead during the third quarter. Now, this quarter, try to win. Coach Chico Manabat recognizes the efforts that the team are making just to win this game. Just to try to bounce back then mula sa pagkabaon ng koponan ng first half. Ngayon, para naman sa quarter na ito, gusto lang sana ni Coach na i-maintain ang team efforts nila noong last minute ng third quarter, and this will lead them places. Isa sa mga bagay na gusto pa ni Coach na gawin ng team ay maging mindful daw sa loob ng court at huwag magmadali dahil hindi daw nila nasa-set ng maayos ang plays nila. Dumepensa kayo ng maayos. Ito ang huling paalala ni Coach Chico sa koponan. Makabawi pa kaya ang Chiefs mula sa kanilang pagkabaon? What do you think, Martin and Coach?
Maraming salamat, Stephanie. They've been trying since the third quarter. They were able to cut the lead into 8 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Pero ito, umaarangkada ulit ang Benilde Blazers.
Too much offense coming from Benilde.
Yeah. Ito si Arbianes. Too strong on the jumper.
And if you're Benilde, that's the shot you want Arellano to take. A shot from the big man from the outside.
Oh! Naive with the blow by. Kicking it out. Carlos for 3. Short. Yanes secures the leather. Big factor why Arellano is struggling offensively is because their leading scorer, Jada Lampas, won 19 points against JRU, only with 2 points today, with 3 turnovers, 1 out of 7 from the field. And that's due to a great defense by Benilde. He is well scouted, so every time he touches the basketball, didikitan siya ng defender. Pagkarating niya, pag naka-blow by siya, merong kasunod.
And of course, nakailang games ka na
Yeah.
na naka-score ng ganun. So talagang lahat ng depensa nasa iyo. And speaking of depensa, lahat, ito na si Oxon.
Yeah.
I'm sure mag-iiba na naman yung depensa nitong Arellano.
A long rest for Miguel Oxon. But he was already outside as Gozum takes off. So, 5:03 remaining dito sa ating fourth quarter. Yeah, try to make the pass. Tapping the ball from out of bounds.
Kaso nagpalitan lang ng turnover dito. Both teams.
Yeah. So, Team Akongotan will replace Jade Talampas.
So at this time, hindi ka pwedeng Arellano, hindi ka pwede sumabay palitan ng score with Benilde dahil meron silang 12-point lead.
Yeah. 5 minuto na lang nalalabi sa ating laban. They go to Will Gozum who has the mismatch. Carlos, difficult floater, is too strong. Oh, he snatches the offensive rebound. Ball is batted away. Okzon. 5 to shoot. Miguel drives. Miguel floats it up. Off to the left. Corteza. O naagawan ni Jeronimo. His pass to Valencia. He does not have the numbers. But he stops, he takes, and doesn't score. It's Corteza back the other way. Miggy with a spin. Miggy with a finish. And Benilde has now opened up their biggest lead of the game. Miggy Corteza providing the goods in transition. The pirouette and the shot by Miggy Corteza. This gives them the 14-point advantage here in the fourth.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid.
At balik sa ating laban. O, smile ka muli tayo.
Yan. O, diba? Pareho sila nakabounce.
Oo nga. Yeah. Yes. Ito kanina pa to.
Yes.
Naspatan ni Derek. Ayan. Kasi palangiti.
Oo. Si Derek pa, magaling mag-spot ng palangiti iyan.
And this time from the side of Arellano University. And for our audience inside the Philoil Eco-Oil Center. Back to the action we go, Arellano. And a deep hole right now. Trying to climb this mountain. That is a 14-point lead in the form of a 14-point lead for the Blazers. Si Lawrence Capulong, who's been doing it all for Arellano, is back on the court, immediately goes to work.
Yes, kaya lang yung problema, yung last shot coming from Corteza. Pag big man ka, minsan, yun yung tinatanggap mo na big man ka.
Yeah.
Kaya minsan, kapag merong offensive player na mas mabilis sa'yo, medyo mahirap pabulong.
And si Lawrence Capulong going to the free throw line right here. He's got 18 points. With 11 rebounds in this game. He's the only guy in double figures for Arellano today.
Grabe, 18 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
Tapos hindi ka naman mapapagod.
Oo nga eh. Tapos dumidepensa din.
Tapos si Gosum pa yung binabantayan.
Oo, eto na siya. Bounce pass, kapitawan ni Miggy Corteza.
That was a good pass actually, a good play. Except for that turnover from Corteza.
Yeah. So, 67 to 54.
Oh, Dan Malyari, matagal din palang napahinga.
Yeah. Here he is with the basketball. Bounce pass for Capulong. Capulong will make his move. Running into a help. Difficult attempt. And Corteza tracks it down.
So, yun talaga yung depensa ng CSB against Capulong.
Yeah.
And that's why Gosum is not guarding him.
Corteza surveys the floor. They go to Michael Mara here, who is up against Lawrence Capulong. He backs down. Mara fakes. Nice move by Michael Mara.
It's a good patient move coming from Mara.
Showing us the footwork that time. Pass to Valencia. Oh, nice help. Poked away, stolen by Carlos. Oxon for 3. Uy, pasa pala yun. Kozum inside. How about the pass of Miguel Oxon? They thought he was going to take the 3 instead. Passed it to Will Gozum. Valencia uncorks. Unable to connect. And with 2:20 to go, we see it in the body language of Arellano. Nahihirapan sila makamanufacture ng points. Nice spin and floater by Carlos. Geronimo. Malyari drives. Malyari scores. The final 120 seconds of this game. Prince Carlos. Benilde looking good. They will try to establish the longest active winning streak so far in the league at 4 games. And Oxon able to telegraph it. Corteza for 3. Off to the left. And si Miguel Oxon. Just for context, ang LPU Pirates tabla sa Benilde Blazers with the longest streak right now, 3 games, 3-game winning streak. Etong Benilde trying to make it 4 games in a row as we take a look at that nice move by Michael Mara. And then, the steal from behind by Prince Carlos from the weak side. And then Oxon passing it to Will Gozum. This is beautiful basketball played by the Blazers. And then Danny Malyari scoring on the blow-by. Oxon stepping into the free throw line. He's got 8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, a long rest. And the tail end of the 3rd quarter going into the 4th.
Ito na, 1 minute and 23 seconds which in favors of CSB.
Yeah. So this will be 4 in a row for the Benilde Blazers.
And then this will put them in the number 4 position.
Number 4.
Baba ang San Beda sa number 5. Pero ang game naman mamaya is JRU against Perpetual.
Yeah.
Pag nanalo naman ng JRU, tied sila ng LPU. I mean, actually, nasa 3-way tied na sila.
That's right.
Mapua, LPU.
Yeah. Etong San Beda, may laban bukas. Big game against EAC. Later on, JRU will be in action against Perpetual. Oof. Ooh, backward violation. So 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. And again, the Blazers surging at the right time.
Okay lang, they can afford. They can afford that.
They can afford that. This is finding their peak form, no, Papa Bear, at the right time in the season, midway through the 2nd round.
Yun yung maganda.
Yun.
Hindi maaga, hindi late. Eksakto yung peak ng team.
Exacto, because if we remember, they actually started slow in season 99. They were 1-3 at one point. And ever since then, they found their winning ways. 74-56. So it was a much closer game dun sa first 3 quarters natin, with Arellano able to stay within striking distance. Pumalagwa lang yung Benilde bago tayo nag-end ng 2nd quarter. Alampas has been a non-factor for Arellano. Misfires again, 1 out of 8 now from the field. And the Chiefs will fall to 2-10. And that will make them, that will make their losing skid 2 straight. Here we go. Final few seconds of this one. And the Blazers have now won 4 in a row in season 99. The Blazers continue their surge and dominate the Chiefs in this one, 74-56. is the final score. The Blazers move up to 8-4 in our team standings, and this secures them, at least in the meantime, the number 4 spot. Diyan po sa ating Final Four race. What a win here for the Benilde Blazers, securing this W. They're led by Will Gozum with 17 points. 3 players in double figures for them, Okzon and Corteza with 11 apiece. And right now, pakinggan po natin ang school hymn na magkabilang panig. There you go. It is a 4th straight win for the Benilde Blazers, 74-56 over the Arellano Chiefs. Let's go first to a quick break. Mamaya-maya po, marami-rami tayong kakausapin dito sa NCAA Season 99.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid. At ilang miyembro ng Perpetual Altas nakipagbolahan kina Benji at Andre Paras. Mga kapuso, nagbabalik tayo dito. Post-game coverage and of course, another edition of Game On. Dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan, live on GTV. Ako po si Anton Ross. With me, of course, is our resident strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio, and we have to do this because for the first time on the show, we will be welcoming and joined by our NCAA junior anchor, former courtside reporter, dati naghatid lang ng balita from the sidelines, now with us to analyze the games, Let's welcome Bailey's Akot.
Thank you so much. Hi mga kapuso, magandang hapon sa inyo. Salamat sa pagtutok. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. Salamat for that beautiful introduction. Coach Hammer, ba't ginti mo sa akin?
May import tayo ngayon, pangmalakasan kasi linggo. And especially, Bailey's was with the badminton competition for season 99. So mamaya kukwentuhan mo kami
By
on
the
what
way,
happened.
guys, I have to commend you for working together hand in hand kayong dalawa, doing a good job, going around the country, different parts, joining our NCAA players sa sports series, yung masterclass.
Yes, kami yun, Coach Hammer.
Talk about the experience, both of you working together with that.
I've been working with, saan mo camera ko? Dito ba? Dito, ayan. I've been under the dad of Bailey.
Balik sa laban natin at the conclusion of this game. It is the Blazers taking care of business 74-56, beating Arellano University in our first game today on a Saturday doubleheader for you guys. And again, morning schedule for Benilde, pero maganda ang gising nila. This is Martin Javier alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras on the other side. We are now joined by the winning head coach from the Benilde Blazers, Coach Charles Chu. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Coach, ito na yung Benilde na hinahanap natin. This is the Benilde that we were, hoping to see here in season 99, especially of a finals appearance in season 98. You started the season slow, pero ano yung nag-iba? Ano yung nangyari dito sa current 4-game winning streak nyo? How did you find your winning ways again?
I think we've been a bit more locked in and paying more attention to detail, and there's more sense of urgency. We dug ourselves a bit of a big hole to start the season, and now we have to treat every game like a playoff game if we want to make it to the Final Four. Dikit-dikit kasi lahat ng team, so it's gonna be tough. But they're starting to figure out their roles, understand what we want better. Pero kulang pa. I think we're still far from where we want to be.
Bago ko ipasa kay Papa Bear, napansin namin na laki talagang kawalan ng JC Colliar and of course Jimboy Pastoran coming off the bench for you guys last season. Ngayon nakikita natin Prince Carlos is slowly stepping up for your team. How important is it for him to embrace his role as a floor general and a true leader on the court for your team?
Again, that's a great point. We all know naman how important the point guard position is, most important position there, and Prince has been trying his best to adjust. It's different to be a backup point guard, tas ngayon ikaw yung lead guard na inasahan mo lahat to command everybody. Hindi talaga madali yan, but he's starting to get better. He's starting to understand what we want, and I rely on him a lot. And even our backup point guard now, si Josh Kahukom, is slowly starting to figure out his groove and trying to understand what we want. Medyo kulang pa, pero sana masustain namin yung the way they're playing.
Kahit kulang, nananalo naman, Coach Charles. Yes.
Yes, and napag-usapan din namin, Coach, kanina ni Martin, na yung team nyo, maganda yung pick. Parang eksakto lang. And not only yung laro, but yung players like Gosum, bumalik yung laro niya. And kanina, Prince Carlos, ito ba yung mas okay sa inyo? Kung ikaw tatanungin na hindi early, hindi late yung pick.
I think so. Yun din naman ang plano, pero I still would have wanted to win some of the games kasi sayang nandun na kami, medyo kinakapos lang nung dulo. I mean, I still firmly believe we should have 1 or 2 losses lang, pero ganun talaga. Yeah, I'm happy Will is starting to play better, pero medyo kulang pa. Dami pa rin yung turnover and bad passes, and wala pa rin yung shooting niya, pero sana unti-unti nang bumabalik. But I hope we can all play better. Wala pa kaming game na sabay-sabay na maganda laro ng lahat. That's what I feel, and I'm waiting for it, and I pray it happens.
Saka yung kanina, during the first half, malaki yung rotation mo doon sa mga players. Are you expecting na Arellano will take out Gosum away from your game plan? Grabe yung depensa sa kanya.
Yeah, I'm sure, every team, syempre pag MVP ka, alam naman yan, Papa Bear, ikaw pa.
Oh, yeah.
Ka MVP, alam mo, pinaghahandaan ka talaga ng mga depensa. So,
I know, right?
It's up to them to adjust really. But I also wanted to give guys a chance today kasi syempre guys are working hard in practice. It's hard. I feel everybody can play in my team, and I want them to gain experience kasi that's part of the growth we want to give these guys an opportunity. So, buti na lang napalaro ko naman lahat today, but yeah, we were able to escape with the win. Arellano's been playing so well lately. Medyo natakbuhan lang namin. We got a lucky break today.
Maganda rin dito kay Oxon. Alam niya nga, dinidepensahan siya. He's not forcing his shot.
Yeah.
Hindi siya naghahanap ng puntos.
That's right.
Kaya nga sinabi mo kanina, konti lang yung attempts niya.
Oo, first half talagang di niya hinahanap yung tira niya. Alright, before we let you go, couple of things, Coach. First, Will Gosum had a rough start to the season. Of course, he was battling injuries in the off-season. Tapos pagpasok niya, may 1-game suspension that he needed to serve. But what do you tell him? Para, kasi unti-unti na siyang nakakabalik sa kanyang MVP form, 15 points again today. What do you tell him constantly during your practices, even before games?
I keep telling him not to lose confidence. Obviously, he's had his struggles. I told him to not mind the outside chatter. Obviously, let's make it clear he hasn't been playing well, and I demand a lot from him. You know, I set the standard high. Pero sabi ko, ganun talaga. If you want to be great, you have to find a way to level up your game and be stronger mentally. You know, I'm still not so happy with some of the decisions he's making. Still a lot to improve. Pero ganun talaga. It's a challenge for him. If you want to be a good player and have a career in the Philippines or wherever it may be, you really have to rise up and just play better. No excuses. You know, he was playing bad. Pero sana mag-improve pa yung laro niya.
Okay, before we let you greet and before we let you go, Coach, how proud are you of, kasi sinabi ni Papa Bear kanina, ang lalim ng rotation, ang haba ng rotation na ginagamit mo. How proud of you of the other guys like Paul Turco, Zenric Harque, even Jess Arsiaga, Michael Mara, contributing and trying to fill the void na hindi pa na-fill ni Will Gozo.
I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they get the chance to play. But I always tell them not to take any minutes for granted. You know how hard it is to be in the NCAA, and so many guys all over the Philippines want your spot. So every time you're on the floor, try to make the most out of it. You know, I want to reward as much as possible, give them a chance because they put in the hard work. But you know, it's not easy. We have to be fair to guys who deserve to play, and just appreciate the blessings that they have.
Actually, that's a good comment from Coach. Ano ko lang, kasi nga, yung position nila rito, parang lahat are dying to get that position.
That's right.
Only few are chosen to be part of the team. Kaya make the most out of it.
And for Benilde pa, nakakagaling sa finals appearance noong season 98. All right, Coach, your opportunity to greet your loved ones and everyone supporting Benilde.
Just thank the Lord as always. I want to offer up the game to Him. Without Him, none of this is possible. My family, my parents, my wife, everybody who's been supporting Benilde, our team managers who have been so kind and supportive to us, all of them. Too many to mention. And our Benilde community today, medyo mahina tayo sa crowd. Baka tulog-tulog pa maaga. Pero, and baka long weekend eh. Pero we appreciate the support and sana tumuloy-tuloy pa yung pag-support niya sa amin as we try to maybe, hopefully, God willing, make it back to the Final Four.
Yes. Tinatali ko to yung mga call-out ni Coach Charles sa mga
dumadami nag-improve naman. Nag-improve.
Maaga lang.
Pag nagko-call out si Coach, may pumupunta the next game eh. Coach, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.
Winning coach today, Coach Charles Chu of the Benilde Blazers. Later on, after this short break, we'll get to talk to our best player of the game.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid. At ilang miyembro ng Perpetual Altas nakipagbolahan kina Benji at Andre Paras. Mga kapuso, nagbabalik tayo dito. Post-game coverage and of course, another edition of Game On. Dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. Live on GTV. Ako po si Anton Ross. With me, of course, is our resident strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And we have to do this because for the first time on the show, we will...
And we're back to our coverage. You guys are still watching the NCAA Season 99 on GTV. The Benilde Blazers with their 4th straight win here in the season, 74-56 over Arellano University. Martin Javier with Papa Bear coach Benji Paras. As promised, with us here is our best player of the game, last season's MVP, Will Gozum. Will, congratulations and welcome back.
Thank you.
Yun!
At last.
Is this your first player of the game, no? This season. And again, this is a good welcome for you. Congratulations.
Thank you,
first off.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you po.
congratulations.
Congrats.
Oh, 17 points, 9 rebounds today. This is coming off your big double-double in the previous game, 15 and 10. Bumabalik na yung MVP form ni Will Gozum. How relieved are you? How happy are you that this is all happening at the right time?
Actually, sobrang happy ko kasi yung trust ng teammates ko the past few games na struggling kami. And yung trust pa rin namin sa isa't isa doon. And sobrang thankful ako na andyan sila lagi to help me na kahit anong mangyari, lagi lang silang sumusuporta sa akin. So thankful ako doon.
On the initial part of the season, I mentioned to Coach Charles, may mga injury ka nung off-season di ba? Yun yung hindi alam ng marami before the season even started. You were battling injuries and then you served your 1-game suspension before you actually got back to the court. Walk us through getting by all of that. And yun, malagpasan mo lahat yun.
Yun, sila Coach Charles, sabi sa akin, kahit anong mangyari, play my game lang kasi kahit 3 months akong nawala sa team and late ako nakabalik, andun pa rin sila, tinanggap pa rin lang ako buong buo. And sobrang happy ako doon na binigay na sa akin yung chance na yun. So,
At kausap din namin kanina si Coach Charles. Ang sabi niya sa akin sa akin nakikita ko yung relationship yung dalawa. Pag nagkakamali ka, alam mo na alam mo na ina-expect mo na, pero yung reaction ni Coach, medyo iba, galit. Ang sinasabi niya sa akin, he is happy that you're back, you're playing well, pero he's not yet that contented. Tama naman, di ba? So, anong masasabi mo ron?
So, yung mga ginagawa lang sa akin ni Coach Charles, sobrang tough love lang yung ginagawa niya sa akin. So, pinapakita niya lang yun on court. And off court naman, sobrang bait naman ni Coach Charles sa buong team, hindi lang sa akin. So, ayun.
Saka yung ngayon...
tough love.
Tough love. Kailangan yan. So, ngayon, bumalik na. Yung Will Gozum na sinasabi na hinahanap namin since the start of this season. So ano na ba to? Tuloy-tuloy na.
I hope maging consistent. No pressure naman sa akin. Play my game lang. Do my best lang lagi. So ayun.
Saka maganda nga napag-usapan namin kanina, yung bench nyo malalim. So marami kayong nagtutulungan, especially yung mga bigs, maraming papalit kung sakaling hirap yung isa.
At alam mo, hindi coincidence na bumabalik yung laro ni Will, bumabalik din yung laro ng Benilde Blazers as a whole. 4-game winning streak right now. And, you know, you're getting this momentum. You're hitting your peak. We mentioned at the right time of the season. How important is this for you guys to get over that slow start? Kasi hirap nun. 1-3, of course. All of the teams here are competitive. Now you're back in the mix.
Ngayon, second round, lahat ng games talagang... must win sa amin. Tinuturing namin ito as playoff game. And wala kami dapat plano namin ma-sweep to and hopefully mangyari yun. Kasi yung mga games ngayon, mga standing is sobrang tight dikit-dikit So ayun, talagang tinuturing namin to as playoff game.
So yun, ano na kayo? Nasa top 4 na kayo ulit. And you still have 4 more games to go. So any prediction o anong nakikita mo ba rito?
For me, pinagalabahan lang namin one game at a time lang kami. Gusto talaga namin ma-sweep and yun, maging second kami or first. Para advantage kami.
Advantage, of course.
Binanggit kanina ni Papa Bear yung extended rotation ninyo, you know, helping out you were trying to figure things out. Talk about your teammates, especially your frontline. Daming ginamit ni Coach Charles, lalo ngayon. At lahat naman nag-contribute. Pag-usapan natin sila kasi ang laking bagay nun, lalong-lalo na nung nandun ka sa process na tinatry mo ibalik yung laro mo.
So, yun nga, good rotation kami. So, walang naging 30 minutes sa amin plus. So, sobrang thankful yun, lalo na sunod-sunod yung game namin next week. Diba? So, talagang kailangan namin mag-rest and ayun, si Coach Charles talagang siya na nang bahala sa amin and yung essence namin. So,
13 players.
13 players ang ginamit.
13 players ang ginamit ni Coach.
Ito, Will, tough schedule ahead. This is the second round and for sure, na nakikita na ng mga teams natin na bumabalik na si Will. You are gonna be a marked man in your next few games. Let's look ahead, expectations on some of the key matchups for Benilde next week.
Sa akin, kung gusto lang bantayan, marami naman akong teammates na we're deep. So, okay lang. So, yun.
Okay, Will, pagkakataon mong batiin. Siyempre, unang best player ni Will sa season 99, yan o. Will, pagkakataon mong batiin lahat ng nanonood sa inyo ngayon.
Binabati ko yung mga taga-Sampaloc. Hello, salamat sa suporta nyo. And kay Tito Bobby Mariano, happy birthday. And kay, congrats kay Chairman Rolando Perez and sa girlfriend ko, si Carla Manuel, and sa parents niya. So, ayun. Thank you.
Batiin mo rin daw si Okzon.
Oh,
hindi.
Okzon, hi!
Ayan, Miguel Okzon. Mamaya po, makakapanayam natin yan. But, Will Gozum, our best player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you po. Thank you.
There you
Congrats,
go.
congrats.
Thank
Good luck,
you.
good luck.
Back to his MVP form, 17 points, 9 rebounds today with 3 blocks across his name. Will Gozum, our best player of the game. We'll talk to more players from Benilde's side after this break.
Number 2 world-ranked pole vaulter at Asian Games gold medalist na si EJ Opiena. Tinultukan na ang issue ng doping matapos makatanggap ng apology mula sa nag-akusar rito. Resulta ng NCAA Season 99 Badminton Tournament ihahatid. At ilang miyembro ng Perpetual Altas nakipagbolahan kina Benji at Andre Paras. Mga kapuso, nagbabalik tayo dito. Post-game coverage and of course, another edition of Game On. Dito pa rin sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan, live on GTV. Ako po si Anton Ross. With me, of course, is our resident strength and conditioning coach, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And we have to do this because for...
And we're back to our coverage. You guys are still watching NCAA on GTV, live streaming everywhere. On the upper left on your screens, or off your screens, NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. You guys are still joined by Martin Javier alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras. Yan po. And as promised, kakausapin natin marami pang players mula sa College of St. Benilde. Let's turn you over now to our courtside reporter, Aliana Faustino. Aliana.
Yes, Martin and Coach Benji, I am here with an ever-reliable Benilde Blazer, Miggy Corteza. So, hi Miggy, congratulations on the win. So, you know what, Coach Charles told me earlier that you guys were struggling with runaway wins, and you have achieved that today. So, how were you able to achieve such a convincing win?
I think we just didn't put our foot off the gas. We kept on going from first until the fourth. Tapos yun nga, yung rotation namin medyo mahaba. Everyone contributed on the win. And I'm very happy that everyone stepped up and hopefully we ride this momentum on our games moving forward.
Alright, so after this game, you are now undefeated in the second round. You have a 4-game winning streak. So how does it feel to play at this level, at this stage of the season?
I think happy, but again, not contented. I mean, 4 games pa lang, madami pa. I think we still have like 4 more games or 5 more games. So I think it's good that we won, but it's not the thing that we should dwell on. We should be more focusing on the next task at hand, which is our next game. So I think okay lang man. We're all happy that we won today, but at the end of the day, we still want to get focused and prepare for our next games.
So playing at your peak, ano naman yung maaasahan natin sa Benilde Blazers?
Expect us just to play hard every single game. We will play our own brand of basketball, which is Benilde basketball. Everyone stepped up today, and that's the culture that Coach Charles and the coaching staff have built throughout the years na nandito sila. So it's just a testament na yung work na pinutin nila nagpapakita na ngayon.
Alright, Miggy, so since the game is over, we can now relax. So we have a box here filled with some questions, and so you will pick a question here and then you give it to me. So first, we have number 4. So Miggy, ano ang greatest fear mo?
Heights. I would say heights. Matatakot din ako sa mga mataas na lugar.
Grabe, may experience ka na ba na talagang natakot ka talaga sa taas kung nasan ka?
I think sometimes when pupunta ako sa mga places na nasa 4th floor, 5th floor, or 6th floor, or 5 na pataas, medyo natatakot na ako. Pinapawis yung kamay ko minsan. Sometimes if I watch movies that are, thrillers na which includes heights, sometimes I get my palms sweaty kasi nakakaba.
Alright, so let's pick another question, guys. So, number 19. So, ano ang favorite subject mo sa school at bakit?
Science. I would say science kasi I think nung elementary and high school ako, I think that's the subject that I'm really interested the most. I like to, discover new things and learn new things around the world. So, I would say science.
Alright, so in school ba, in college now, would you say na science helps you become a better athlete?
I think so kasi meron niya sa science siguro. I'm not sure that if it helps me as a basketball player, but around being aware of surroundings mo, I think it helps sometimes.
Alright, one last question for Miggy. Alright, number 11. Wow. Ano ang mas mahalaga sa'yo? Kailangan ka dahil mahal ka? O mahal ka dahil kailangan ka?
Medyo tricky, pero I would say the first one.
The first one, kailangan ka dahil mahal ka. Bakit?
Kasi I would correlate it to yung love sa parents or loved ones. Kung kailangan ka nila, that means they love you. If they don't need you, they don't support you, they don't attend to your needs. So I think yan yung mas gusto ko yung una kasi if they want you, they will give their unintentional support and love for you.
Alright, wise words from Miggy Corteza. So now I will be handing you over to Martin and Coach Benji. Do you have any more questions for Miggy?
Yes. Thank you so much, Aliana. Miggy, Martin here.
Hello.
Alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras. Of course, Miggy Corteza with 11 points today, playing some inspired basketball. I wonder why. Yeah, biro lang. Yeah, Miggy. Okay, Miggy, walk us through this entire season so far because a lot were expected from you guys initially to begin the season because you were finalists in season 98. But you got off to a slow start and then now you're getting back into the groove. Walk us through the entire process. Ano yung roller coaster na pinagdaanan nyo?
I think roller coaster is the right word to use. Our season hasn't panned out the way that we wanted to. But yun nga na we've picked up where we left off last season, and I think nakakasaya siya kasi everyone contributed. Yun nga, as what you mentioned a while ago to Will and to Coach Charles, medyo mahaba yung rotation namin. Everyone stepped up today. And sa trainings namin, despite our losses, despite the pressure of being everyone expecting us to win and expect us to winning it all. Siguro sa amin, it's just focusing at one day, one game at a time. We always tell that to one another. We don't want to focus too much ahead. Kung ano yung meron ngayon, yan yung muna tatrabuhin namin, which is yung next games namin. And hopefully, we ride this momentum on our games moving forward.
Yeah, Miggy, before I pass the ball to Papa Bear here, when Will was struggling, especially offensively, binigyan mo ba ng yung sarili mo ng pressure na ikaw yung hahalili sa kanya, na ikaw yung kumbaga magte-take on ng mga scoring duties niya? Did you put that kind of pressure on yourself to deliver for your team?
I think I didn't put that much pressure on me. I mean, the pressure is there. You need to deliver for your team. You need to contribute in which way your team needs you. I think hindi naman ako naglagay ng ganun ka-pressure sa self ko kasi as what you've said a while ago, as what I've said a while ago also na everyone contributed, mahaba yung rotation, medyo naging deep na yung rotation namin. And yun nga, sinabi nyo kanina na the team is peaking at the right time. So I think it's not too much of pressure for me kasi alam ko naman my teammates will always be there to back me up.
Oh, there?
Ako, wala na sana akong tanong, pero kailangan dahil under time tayo. So, anyway, 4 straight wins, 4 more games to go. And then, yung team nyo is the team that we missed in performance like last season. So, ang sabi mo kanina, you're still not contented. Okay? So, ano pa yung things to improve on your part and do sa team nyo?
I think on my part, things that I have to improve on, I think more on sa defense, leading my team, leading as an example. For the team, I think it's more, as in every game naman, meron naman learning na kailangan namin pagtatrabuhan. We need to improve on certain things. So I think we shouldn't be contented on the wins that we've got. 4 games, meron pa kami next 4 games. So I think there's a lot of work, especially every game na nalalaro namin. There will always be learnings that we should be improving on.
Okay, Miggy, your chance to greet your loved ones, your supporting cast, and the supporters watching at home right now. Go ahead.
Binabati ko po yung family ko, Corteza, Antipordan, Gonzalez, Cardones, everyone who's watching me play, for my girlfriend, nasa province sila ngayon, at saka sa family niya. And for the entire Benilde community, thank you for the support. Sana palagi nyo kaming susuportaran hanggat matapos yung season.
There you go, Miggy Corteza. Again, solid outing today for the Benilde Blazers. Maraming salamat, Miggy. Thank you so much. There you go, Miggy Corteza, 11 points. Again, 5 rebounds. Did struggle a little bit from the field, just 5 out of 14. But again, providing the baskets for Benilde when it mattered the most, especially during that second quarter run para dito sa Blazers, and when they were able to, or they were trying to maintain their lead dun sa second half natin.
Yes, maraming nag-step up dun sa team ng Benilde. Aside from the starters, of course, nagtulungan sila, and big factor game ni itong si Corteza.
And what's scary for Benilde is that... Oh, sorry.
Nagpaypay
na! Nagpaypay na! What's scary for Benilde this season is, you know, we assume that they're starting to hit their peak. Pero alam natin, marami pa silang ibibigay, especially with the personnel that they have.
Yeah, actually nangyayari yan last season. May ibang teams na late nag-peak pero nakarating sila doon sa Final Four. And of course, yung pressure, of course, whether you like it or not, nasa Benilde ang pressure after playing in the finals last season. Dahil nga yung kino-compare natin yung nakalaban nila na Letran, medyo matagal pa mag-peak.
Correct.
So anyway, it's not too late for them. So kaya ganito yung tingin ng tao dito sa Benilde.
Okay, ngayon naman po, kakausap pa tayo ng isang player mula sa College of St. Benilde. Let's turn you over to Stephanie Benito. Stephanie.
Ayan, thank you, Martin and Coach Benji. Kasama ko nga ngayon, one of the players who played extremely well in today's game, Miggs Oxon. Miggs, congratulations for a big win today. First question ko siguro sa'yo, can you walk us through, can you tell us a bit of a story of how you guys prepared against the Chiefs in today's game?
Given that we were given a long break, siguro we just had time to unwind and get our minds off basketball for a bit. Siguro naging big help yun to lessen the load, and di masyado maging stressful yung preparation namin. We just focus on the things we need to do, yung game plan na provide ng coaches namin, and thankfully we got the win today.
Yeah. So, being one of the players who are playing extremely well, not only this season, pati na rin ng rookie season mo last year. Can you tell us ano ba yung sekreto ng isang Miggs Oxon, if ever there are?
Just siguro prepared well lang. Siguro I just worked hard, made practice seriously, and just being confident on my game, knowing na pinagtrabahoan ko to, and I just played basketball.
Okay, you're a step closer to being one of the Final Four contenders and being someone who experienced championship last season and hopefully a championship again this season. Ano naman sa tingin mo naman, anong mas challenging na season for you? Season 98 or season 99 at bakit?
Siguro this year, given na wala yung 2 seniors namin, namely JC Culiar and Jimmy Pastoran, mas naging big adjustment yung this season. You know, last year we were role players and we were given a different role this season. So it's a challenging season so far, but it's fun and exciting, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the games.
And despite the loss of your key veterans, you're still doing perfectly well this season, no? So, enough of the personal questions. We'll have naman yung ginawa kanina ni Miggy and ni Arellano. We'll have a set of questions here. Pubunot ka and then we'll answer it. You'll answer it rather one by one. Okay, first question. Okay. Alright. Kung makakapunta ka sa isang lugar, sino ang gusto mong isama? So ano muna yung lugar na yon na gusto mong puntahan at sino ang gusto mong isama?
Siguro Switzerland. with my family and my girlfriend.
Bakit Switzerland?
Kasi it's a very nice place and nakita ko sa mga IG Reels,
Totoo,
sobrang
totoo.
ganda ng views. So it will be an experience if ever makapunta kami doon.
Para sa nung lumalabas sa Reels ha, super dami ko rin nakikita na yung mga views ng Switzerland na super ganda. Okay, Switzerland daw. Next question.
15.
Okay, 15. Okay. Sino naman daw ang pinakamakulit sa team at bakit?
Siguro pwede masabi si Michael Mara.
Okay, bakit si Mara?
Hindi ko alam, siguro gano'n lang talaga siya.
As a person? Ganun?
Yeah, as a person. Pero okay naman si Mike, masaya kasama si Mike.
Yung mga funny ng team, yung talaga yung nagbubuso yung energizer ng team, yung mga funny ones, di ba?
Yeah, lalo na off the court, siya yung may pangalan ng mga kakulitan namin sa court, off the court.
Sana makita natin yung kulit ni Mara next time na sana ma-feature ni Mara dito. Okay, last question. Okay, number 2. Kung hindi ka basketball player today, ano ka kaya?
Siguro inclined pa rin sa sports. Di ko masabi but I'm an active person kasi, so siguro workout, something, another sport, siguro baseball or football, I don't know.
Still related to sports. So parang bata ka pa lang, parang sports decline na talaga si Mix Oxon. Ayan, that's the questions that I have on my end. Baka si Morten and si Coach Benji, baka may tanong pa kayo for Mix.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Mix, Martin here alongside Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras. First off, congratulations.
Thank you po.
Yan, another win for you guys here in season 99. Pero simulan natin dito sa naging laro mo. Because early on, we noticed you were not looking for your shots. In fact, in total, medyo strange to. Only 6 shots today for Mr. Miguel Loczon. What was the mindset for you? But despite that, efficient from the field, 11 points across your name. What was the mindset for you today? Kaya naging ganon yung output mo?
The coaches reminded us to just share the ball today. And given most teams, yung focus nila, yung defense nila sa akin is very tight. So I just try to play off that, knowing na baka malibi yung teammates ko, and that happened today. I just try to share the ball and get my teammates involved. And it worked naman this game, and I'm grateful.
Mix, early on, again, Will was struggling. At ikaw yung usually pag crunch time sa'yo, binibigay yung bola. How big was that, especially for your confidence, to be the go-to player, especially at crunch time for Benilde this year?
I'm just grateful for the trust na my teammates gave to me and my coaches gave to me. But for myself, I know I've been working hard on my shots, and I just became confident when that time comes. I'm not afraid to miss it, and kung mamay ko, then I'll take it. If I miss it, I'll take it. Then I'll live with the consequences, and I'm siguro yung confidence ko with living with the consequences, siguro yun yung nagpapa-boost ng confidence in taking those shots.
Bago kayo pasa kay Papa Bear dito, kasi pinakita yung play kanina, kala namin magtitres ka na Tapos biglang pinasa mo pa kay Will Gosum. Ganyan ka-unselfish today. Walk us through that play. Especially you had the open look. On any given day, you would have taken the shot, but today you decided to go inside to Will. Talk about that play.
Through my mindset coming off the game had a big influence to that. Like kanina, I said na I was trying to be unselfish, get my teammates involved. Knowing I had the shot and I can shoot it, siguro, and I'm just trying to make a statement na I'm here for my teammates, and siguro I'll just give them the play, libre si Will, and then I just pass it to him, and went to the better percentage. 2 points, lamang kami na malaki, and di naman namin kailangan ng home run sa play na yun, so I passed it up to him.
And again, ito yung play na yan, Message heard, especially by your coaching staff. Migs, that's a nice play executed by Benilde. Papa Bear.
Yes, Migs, kanina sinabi ni Coach and sinabi niyo rin ni Corteza na you were given a long break. Gaano katagal ba? How many days yung break na yan?
Siguro a total of two days off. Pero may practice kami in between. Siguro it was a good time to just unwind, get our minds off basketball for a bit, and to freshen up our minds going through this next set of games. This next week is a big week for us, and hopefully our minds are ready to go into it.
Pero yung 2-day break na yan, did you actually took that break or nagkaroon ka rin ng extra workout in preparation for this game?
Sa akin naman, parang full break siya. Sa feeling ko naman sa katawan ko, kailangan talaga ng pahinga. And next week, like I said, big week for us. So important na makuha namin yung rest na kailangan namin. Especially, a lot of us have heavy minutes, so kailangan talaga ng pahinga.
Yeah, you deserve that break at maganda naman yung resulta sa inyo. Congratulations.
Thank you po.
Yan, Miguel Loczon, congratulations. Tsaka mahirap yung sked dito sa NCAA. So yung 2 days na break na yan, importante yan, even very quickly. Okay, Miguel, your chance now to greet your loved ones, your supporters watching back at home.
I just want to say hi to my family, my mom and dad sa Davao, my brother who's watching here, my uncle Ayan, to Doc Pags, to my girlfriend Chloe and her family, to the kids, Onin and Aaron. Thank you guys for watching, and to Kuya Jello. To all the Benildean who came and watched today, thank you. To the Benildean community, thank you for supporting us. And please come and watch our games, and thank you, and may continue to support us. Thank you very much.
There you go. Miguel Loczon, one of 3 guys in double figures today for the Benilde Blazers. Congratulations, Miguel.
Thank you po.
There you go. And po, the Samurai, an assassin from the outside, was unselfish today. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. At ito yung nakikita natin na pwede mag-iba-iba yung laro ng Benilde because Miguel could be a decoy and be one of the assist men of this particular team, especially if the other players are contributing.
Actually, ready yung mga players na alam nila kung yung isa na depensahan or hindi masyado maganda yung performance, andun sila. Kumbaga, they will take that shot, they will take that opportunity given a chance to play. So yun yung maganda rito sa Benilde. And ang maganda rin dito is they're following instructions actually properly. Like pag fast break, puro fast break tayo. If not, walang makitang open, come on, let's set it up, go to the post or open shot. So maganda. Actually, to make it short, bumalik yung laro nitong Benilde.
That's right. All right. At this point, we'll go back to the floor. Kakausapin pala ng courtside reporter natin, ang Draymond Green nitong De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Mark Sango, go ahead, Aliana.
Yes, Martin and Coach Benji, I am here with Mark Sango. So hi Mark, congratulations on the win. So ano naman ba yung naging assessment mo sa larong to? Sino ba yung nahirapan ka i-defend and what was the key to victory today?
Siguro nahirapan po i-defend si Kapulong. Siyempre ang laki niya po para sa akin. Tapos talagang ginawa ko lang po yung best ko para mapagod siya. Tsaka yun. Tsaka yung mindset po sa game, same lang. Simula nung mga nakaraang game, kung ano po yung game namin na game plan namin ng mga nakaraang game, ganun lang din po ngayon. Medyo mahirap lang po ngayon kasi maaga yung game ngayon eh. Kaya syempre, iba yung pagising namin, iba yung routine. Pero yun, buti panalo pa rin sa uli.
Yes, so you've been playing very well these past few games. So matanong lang kita, among all the things that Coach Charles has told you, ano yung pinaka nag-stand out sa'yo at nag-motivate sa'yo to become a better player?
Siguro po yung intensity tsaka yung rebound. Siyempre po, yung mga teammates ko po, nandyan na po yan eh. Kumbaga yung scoring nandyan na. Pero siyempre yung rebounding po, yung mga maliliit na bagay po na sa team na pwede ko pong itulong, yun lang po.
Alright, so it's after the game, we can relax. So I have here a box filled with some random questions. So para makilala ka pa ng ating NCAA community. So pick a question. Alright, number 3. Mark, ano ang greatest dream mo?
Greatest dream para po sa akin makapaglaro po ng international ng basketball po tapos makapagtapos din po ng pag-aaral.
Alright, sa mga nakilala mo na basketball player, sino ba yung pinaka-idol mo?
Si James Shop po sa Philippines, sa international naman po si LeBron James.
Yes, a very, very motivated player, Mark Sango. So, one more question for Mark. Question 15. So, Mark, laglagan to Sino ang pinakamakulit sa team at bakit?
Si Zenric Harke po tsaka si Lades Lipalam. Lagi ko po silang kasama. Kumbaga sila po yung kasama ko po sa mga kalokohan yun.
Eh kung kasama mo sila sa kalokohan, edi ikaw din, counted ka sa pinakamakulit sa team.
Opo, counted po.
Alright, so bilang andito tayo ngayon, you have the chance to greet your family, greet your loved ones. So go ahead.
Binabati ko po yung family ko, si Tito Frank, and lahat po ng Benilde na sumusuporta po sa amin, yung Salapsap family, tropa ko po, and si Sir Andoy Reyes and Sir Nilo Pacheco, Sir Tans, si Bok, yun po.
There we have it. Mark, Sango, balik sa inyo, Martin and Coach Benji.
Maraming salamat, Aliana. Mark Sango doing a little bit of everything today for the Benilde Blazers. Sabi ko nga kanina, Draymond Green ng Green Team today. Okay, Sango with 8 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 2 rejections across his team. What a game, what a solid performance coming from that guy, Mark Sango, na sinusundo na ni Coach Charles Chu kanina.
Nasa ano pala sila? Isang bus lang sila. So,
yeah.
kaya nag-aantayan.
Ayan, safe trip po sa mga players natin na babalik sa kanya-kanila mga dorms. Alright, now, we will check out week number 6 here in the NCAA season 99. Here is the week in review.
Major upsets, career performances, and statement wins. That's what went down in Week 6 of NCAA Season 99 men's basketball. Let's check them out. Last Friday, the Arellano Chiefs slayed an NCAA giant as they took down San Beda 74-72 to notch their second victory of the season. Jade Dalampas was the hero in the fourth quarter as he knocked down 4 triples to push his team over the Red Lions. In the second game that day, Rai De La Rosa caught fire as his JRU Heavy Bombers burned the San Sebastian Golden Stags 79-72. The JRU team captain scored a season-high 19 points, including 6 3-pointers in what has been his best game so far in his final NCAA season. Nung Sabado, tinalo ng LPU ang EAC 81-78. Maski na hindi naglaro ang star forward ng Pirates na si Enoch Valdez dahil sa masamang pakiramdam. Gumawa ng career-high 24 points si Jerolan Omandak para pangunahan ang mga Pirata. Samantala, nagtagumpay muli ang Mapua laban sa Letran 69-66 sa ikalawang edisyon ng Battle of Intramuros. And on Sunday, JRU tallied their 8th win of the season after beating Arellano 79-74, improving their chances of making it to the Final Four. Then, the San Sebastian Golden Stags stunned San Beda as they won 75-67, dealing the Red Lions their second straight loss. Finally, the Benilde Blazers took care of business by holding off the Perpetual Altas 77-73.
Prince Carlos using his speed.
Starting point guard Prince Carlos turned in a career-high 19 points as the Blazers improved to 7-4. At ayan po mga kapuso ang mga nangyari sa hardcourt nitong nakaraang linggo. See you all again next week as we continue NCAA Season 99, New Heroes of the Game.
Week number 6 in the books here in Season 99 of your NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament. Pa-aksyon, naglalagablab at mas tumitindi pa ang aksyon natin dito sa second round of competition. Again, we're only halfway through it. Week number 7 coming up, week number 8 afterwards. So, i-expect nyo pa, mas didikit pa yung mga laban natin dito sa second round. Pero, silipin muna natin the final numbers of this game between Benilde and Arellano.
Talking about numbers, ayan, Benilde, majority, lahat napanalunan ng Benilde. Field goal, rebounds, assist. Pero tingnan natin dito yung block shots at bench points. Kaya yung sinasabi natin kanina, deep rotation coming from Coach Charles, fielding in 13 players.
Yeah.
At lahat maganda yung nilaro.
Again, the Benilde Blazers are the #1 team in terms of shot blocking, and they showed the rim protection today. Lalong-lalo na dun sa mga bumabantay na mga gwardya or dun sa mga dumadrive na gwardya pala netong Arellano University. And this is the update on Arellano's schedule. Another loss here in the second round. 1-2 na sila dito sa ating second round of competition. Next game, another chance for them to get, their third win against the Perpetual Altas.
Yes, eto, medyo mabibigat din yung susuyurin nitong Arellano Chiefs. At unang-una niya dyan, Perpetual, then second yung EAC, and then Letran, and of course, Mapua, LPU, and San Sebastian. Yung last three na yan yung kumbaga lawit dila na.
Oo, correct. Ito, Coach Charles Chu, undefeated here in the second round so far, starting us off with 3 wins, 4 in a row in total for the Benilde Blazers. The next one will be a big one, Papa Bear against JRU.
Yes, JRU, nakita natin yung consistency of playing. They started in number 6. Ngayon naman nakarating na sila dito sa 4th. Actually, bumaba lang sila sa 5th. Pero andun yung laro nila. And of course, not only them.
Yeah.
We're talking about Benilde na nakuha na nila yung momentum.
That's right. Ito, mabigat yung dalawang sunod na kalaban ng Benilde Blazers, JRU and LPU. So, both ahead of them in the team standings. Oh, hindi. Ahead na pala sila sa JRU as we take a look at the updated team standings. So, Benilde leapfrogging San Beda and JRU to occupy the number 3 spot in our updated tally here. Arellano going down to 20-10.
Actually, 6 teams right now, Mapua, LPU, Benilde, JRU, San Beda, and EAC. They all have a chance to be in the Final Four. Ang question lang dito, who will be, is Mapua going to be still number 1 or LPU na sila ba yung magkakaroon ng twice to beat advantage? And of course, sinabi nga ng Benilde kanina na yun yung they're eyeing for that spot.
Yeah. Itong Mapua Cardinals off to a slow start to begin the second round with 2 straight losses. Ito namang LPU Pirates, 3-game winning streak after getting back at their tormentors here in season 99. And again, the Benilde Blazers from maybe number 7 or number 8 in the team standings because they started at 1-3. They now occupy the number 3 position. So a lot of shakeups coming up dito po sa season 99 later on in the afternoon. Magsisimula ulit po ang coverage natin. 3 p.m. to complete our Saturday doubleheader. This is gonna be a good one. JRU versus Perpetual in a highly physical matchup ahead. Mamaya niyo po yan panoorin. 3 p.m. only on GTV, GMA Sports, and NCAA Philippines via livestream. All right. Javier, thank you so much.
Thank you. And to all our NCAA fans, thank you for watching. And of course, meron pa tayo mamaya.
Mamaya. Oo. And on behalf of the entire team, my partner here, Papa Bear Coach Benji Paras, with our courtside reporters Stephanie Benito and Aliana Faustino. This is Martin Javier saying thank you. Pero syempre, i-mention din natin at the helm of this coverage, Direct Raul De Ocampo, our producer, Manny Gavotina, our game producers, including Papi and Manong Mark Morados. This is Martin Javier saying thank you for tuning in here in our first game bright and early on a Saturday morning in the middle of our Undas break. It was the Benilde Blazers, again, taking care of business over the Arellano Chiefs, overcoming a slow start in this one, and again, outlasting the Chiefs 74-56. Make that 4 wins in a row now for the Blazers, and they're back to their winning ways here in the NCAA. Pero mamaya po, as mentioned, di pa tayo tapos. To complete our Saturday doubleheader, it is going to be JRU and Perpetual at 3 p.m. Mamaya nyo po yan mapapanood sa pagbabalik natin dito sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Again, this is the tail end of week number 6 at the beginning as well of week number 7 and continuing our coverage of the second round of competition. This has been your NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. We'll see you later. Live on GTV, live streaming everywhere via Facebook, YouTube, and X. We're there at GMA Sports PH and on NCAA Philippines. Again, see you this afternoon.